Hey everyone, how are you doing?
Happy New Year. Hope you have a prosperous and peaceful 2025. So, YouTube family, let's see what's going to happen in January of 2025. So, I'm going to list the major aspects that I'm going to be talking about on this video. And then I'm gonna go for each of the aspects and the effect of these aspects on the collective and mundane level. And then I'll break it down to each of the zodiacal signs. So one of the major aspects that I'm gonna cover on this video is gonna happen on January the 2nd. January the 2nd, we will see Venus, the sign of love, attraction, sex, intimacy, beauty, is going to enter Pisces. As you see here, Venus is on January the 2nd. She's at 0 degree Pisces. Okay. On January the 3rd, we will see the moon in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus at 23 degree and 35 minutes. And guys, just so that you know, we will notice during this month there are so many planets gonna hit the 23 degree, and I'm gonna give you the sapient symbol of 23 degrees so that you have, obviously for the full moon in Cancer, it's gonna be at 23 degrees, but I'll also give you the degree theory of the 23 degrees so that you have better understanding of, you know, what this 23 degree mean. Okay, January, this is the 12th. January the 6th, yeah, this is January the 6th chart. We will see Mars is retrograde in Leo at the beginning of the month, but on January the 6th enters Cancer. On January the 12th, we will see, so the lunar node's gonna shift from Aries to Pisces and from Libra to Virgo. So the north node used to be in Aries, it enters Pisces, it's still in retrograde motion. Okay, so this happens either January 11th or the 12th, depending on your time zone. For my time zone, it's going to happen on the 12th, and as you see here, it enters 29 degree and 49 minutes in Pisces. This is the north node, and the south node shifts from Libra into Virgo. Once again, it's on the same axis. Okay, this is very important because this is going to last for a year and a half, about 18 months. And then on January the 13th, we will see the moon here in Cancer. We will have a full moon in Cancer at 23 degrees and 59 minutes. And the sun will be opposite, in opposition to the moon, obviously, in Capricorn at the same degree. And the moon will be almost very close. It's actually conjunction, still considered conjunction, okay, but it's not exact conjunction, as Mars is going to be at 27 degree and 4 minutes. So it's technically conjoined Mars. Mars is retrograde in Cancer. Okay, so for the first part for this video, I'm just going to cover up till the 15th. There are a little bit more aspects that I'm not going to speak about during the video, but technically for this video I'm just going to cover up to till the 15th, and then mid of the month of January, and then I'll do another video for the second part of January. Okay, so أصدقائي, أنا at the beginning of the video ممكن لاحظتوا إني I've been speaking English. This is the format that I'm gonna follow moving forward in my videos. يعني هذه هي الطريقة أو الأسلوب اللي أنا راح أستعمله moving forward. راح أحكي in English first, I'm not gonna mix it because once again زي ما أنا قلت فيما سبق إني أنا I have كتير of my viewers they're English speakers and they're either in Canada or US. So yeah, so لو أنتي ما بتفهمي English, I would suggest إنك أنت أو أنتي you move on to another channel, or إنك أنتي you turn on the caption, or you wait until لما تسمعيني أحكي عربي وتفهمي وتستوعبي، لأنه إحنا مش في القرن الخامس، إحنا في القرن الثاني you know 21st century. You should be able to speak English, okay? So yeah, this is the format I'm following moving forward, and it's totally up to you. If you want to stay in my channel, you're more than welcome. If you don't like it, you can just click off. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the month of January starts with Venus enters Pisces, and Venus exalted in Pisces. Venus is so happy, she's dancing, she's celebrating when she gets into Pisces. She's very sympathetic, empathetic, she's caring, loving, she attracts opportunities, jobs, money, you name it, okay? Venus is intimacy, is love, is nurturing, is caring, is paying attention to others. And Venus in Pisces, she's literally like, the feeling or the energy that, gives us is like diving deep in the ocean or in the sea with her partner, hiding from the outside world, and doing her own thing. She's overindulging in Pisces, and she just loves to be in Pisces, okay? Venus in Pisces will attract, as I said, money, will attract opportunities to you, but you have to work in order to get those opportunities and in order to get the money, okay? She's going to bring those opportunities from afar for you. She's literally going to dig deep and get those opportunities fall in your lap. But if you're just sitting there doing nothing about it, then you're going to have to blame yourself, okay? And I'm sorry guys, I'm not feeling well. I've been sick for a while, so yeah, you'll see that my voice has changed. But anyways, so that's what Venus does in Pisces. Venus in Pisces is she sacrifices everything for love, for the sake of love, for the sake of happiness, and she just very intimate. She want to do something for the collective. And the most the signs that mostly affected by Venus in Pisces obviously are the water signs, because Venus in Pisces will trine Cancer and Scorpio, okay? So the opportunities mostly will be very prosperous, and it'll come for you, especially if you are a water sign. So اللي أنا قلته وزي ما قلت في بداية الفيديو، أنا راح أتكلم English first وبعدين أتكلم Arabic. I'm not gonna mix. أنا مش راح راح أحاول لما أنا أحكي عربي إني I don't speak English, but you have to understand, and I'm not gonna repeat this again. You gotta be appreciative and understand that. So اللي أنا قلته إنه فينس بتحب تدخل لبايسيس، بتكون فرحانة سعيدة في بايسيس، بتجذب لنا الأموال، بتجذب لك أشياء من البعيد، أوكي؟ أشياء ممكن كانت مستحيلة في السابق، ولكن لما بتدخل لبايسيس بتجذب هذه الأشياء لك، أوكي؟ بتيجي لغاية عندك. بس أنت وأنتي لازم تعمل عشان إنك أنت تستغل هذه الفرصة. يعني ما بتقعد بس تتفرج وبتقول نو لأن فينس راح تجذب لي هذه الأشياء أنا ما فيني أعمل. No, you have إنك أنت do something. You have to work hard to take that opportunity, okay? You can't just keep watching, okay? Otherwise you're gonna lose that opportunity. It's not gonna come back again. But Venus, she's gonna be راح تضل في Pisces for a while. اوكي فينوس في بايسيس كأنها بتروح بتحب التضحية، اوكي؟ بتعطينا شعور باني انا لازم اضحي من اجل الاخرين، اني انا احب ان انا اضحي من اجل الحب، اوكي؟ اني انا اتعاطف مع الاخرين، اشعر بمشاعر الاخرين. فينوس ان بايسيس بتحس كأنها بتسبح في مكان او في المحيط، في مكان مخفي عن الانظار، وحابة بس تعيش حياتها مع الحبيب. Venus in Pisces it's like زي ما أنا قلت overindulging، يعني حتى إنه الشرب أو التدخين أو أشياء معينة، المتعة والغرائز والأشياء هذه طاقة الأشياء اللي فيها متعة وغريزة وفيها رغبة في إنه مثلا اسكابيزم أو الشرب أو التدخين أو الأشياء اللي فيها هرب من الواقع أو والعيش في عالم الأحلام وعالم الخيال، راح يكون قوي جدا لما فينوس تدخل لبايسيس. برضو الأشخاص أو النساء بشكل خاص، يعني لو بتحبي إنك تعملي any skin care procedure أو إنه like laser or like I mean you can do even other stuff but not something like a surgery, okay. أو إنك تشتري ميك اب or بتحبي تشتري new clothing or haircut or hair color, change your hair color or something along those lines. It's very good يعني opportunity تعمليه خلال فينوس in Pisces, okay. زي ما أنا قلت طبعا برضو إنه أكثر الأبراج اللي راح تتأثر بوجود فينوس in Pisces هي الأبراج المائية، زي ما بتشوفوا here in this trine، لأن Venus in Pisces she's gonna trine. طبعا this chart shows or this transit shows this is on January the 2nd Venus here is at 0 degree. but طبعا مع الوقت Venus سريعة مش بطيئة مثلا مثل مارس. فينوس أسرع من مارس so راح تتحرك بسرعة، وحتى في خلال I believe on the 18th or something she's gonna conjoin with Saturn which is very auspicious especially راح يكون شيء رائع يعني جميل، فرص رائعة لكانسر وسكوربيو والحوت. so yeah من المهم جدا انه تستغل هذه الفرصة لما تكون فينوس موجودة في بايسيس. The other aspect that I would like to speak about on January the 2nd is, as you see here in the chart, Uranus at 23 and 35 Taurus, making a square or forming a square with the moon in Aquarius. Both are fixed signs. This is very explosive effect. 23 degree is actually an Aquarius degree, okay, in accordance to the degree theory, okay, and it means a lot. It's not positive. It's not positive at all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, okay. 23 degrees actually, it literally means explosion or explosive or a bomb or like somebody falls from heights, or it could be even a suicide. It could be something goes on fire. But anyways, let's just talk about, what does the square mean? The square means it's a heated argument. It could be, a confrontation between family members or friends or people, or confrontation between groups. Okay, it also means that you feel you're being, isolated, or you're being alienated, or you're being singled out from the group, or somebody like a family member, or even like a family member. It could mean, somebody is telling you that you're wrong, or you get into, as I said, confrontation, and or somebody tells you something that piss you off, technically, okay, or shock you, or something shocking that's going to happen that you're not going to like, that hits you really deep. That's where the moon is. Like, you become very emotional, and you can't even, have no control over it, because Uranus is literally you kind of like, you're gonna burst out, you're gonna explode, like you're gonna scream. I see screaming, I hear screaming, I hear people are yelling at one another. It could be in a group, it could be in a gathering, it could be in a party, it could be at work, it could be anywhere, depending on where is this happening in your natal chart, or whether it's what kind of aspect it's making with the planet in your natal chart. But this is not positive aspect at all, okay. This is like, I see people kicking or like maybe even like somebody like if you live with you live with somebody like a friend, or or maybe even a family member gonna live with you or something. I see somebody being kicked out from home, or a police being called, or some violence activity. I see, because you know what, guys, Taurus and Aquarius both are fixed sign, both are stubborn. Each one of them wants to be on the right. Like each one of them is persistent and think that they are the right. Okay, they don't even think about the other person's point of view. So yeah, so that's where the explosion gonna come from, and the anger. Both of them are very emotional, and both of them are they want to be the right. Okay, they're not listening to the other opinion at all. They don't want to even, like, very narrow-minded. The conversation itself, like, it's happening between people that they're not open-minded. Okay, so what I was saying is يعني بالعربي اللي كنت بقوله إنه هذا السكوير اللي راح يحصل بين يورانوس والقمر. طبعا القمر ايموشن وعواطف، ويورانوس شيء يمس العواطف، او شيء فجأة انفجار في العواطف. او انا تكنيكلي اللي بشوفه طبعا لانه بيحصل بين بيتين فيكس، الاثنين عنيد. اوكي، بيت الثور وبيت الأكواريوس both are fixed signs. عنده تشبث بالرأي وعدم الاستماع للرأي المخالف، أو حتى عدم الاستماع بالمرة. يعني الاثنين بيحكوا في نفس الوقت. أوكي، ما بيستمعوا للطرف الثاني، فبيحصل مشادة، بيحصل إهانات، تجريح، كلمة بكلمة. أنا شايفة للبعض للأسف. and once again this is the energy. هذه هي الطاقة العامة، لكن بيعتمد طبعا فين هذا رح يحصل، أو إيش الأسبكت اللي بيعملوا مع البلانت in your own natal chart. It could be worse, it could be a lot easier. Okay, so but anyways احنا بنتكلم على transit between بيتين عنيدين. اوكي، كل واحد متشبث برأيه. فزي ما أنا قلت، وبرضو 23 degree هذه هي درجة Aquarius. okay, in the degree theory. okay, with 23 degree means انفجار، means حرائق، means طائرات تقع، انفجارات، نار، انتحار، أشياء تقع من مرتفعات عالية. okay, yeah, it's not fun at all. فبتلاقي انه اثنين ممكن يدخلوا في نقاش او مجموعة او شيء بيحصل في مكان عام، او ثور، او مش ثورات رالي وبعدين بتصير مشكلة في الرالي. اوكي، او مارشنج or something. بشوف انا حتى البوليس ممكن يستدعى خلال هذه الفترة. so be careful. حاول انه خلال هذه الفترة انك تبتعد عن الاماكن العامة، وانه ما تدخل في نقاشات حادة، especially لو انت تورس او الدلو. ليو، كل الابراج الفيكس ساينز. اوكي، الابراج الفيكس ساينز تورس، ليو، سكوربيو and Aquarius. but انا شايفة برضو Aries in the middle. اوكي، so خليك بعيد عن النقاش الحاد، عن المشاكل. اوكي، عن هذا لي وهذا مش لي، لاني انا شايفه انه ممكن اشخاص، يعني شايفه بوليس، شايفه عنف جسدي، شايفه حرائق، شايفه انفجار. it could happen anywhere. it could happen even ممكن يكون عندنا like a rainstorm or like a lightning or some sort of like tornado or انفجار في طائرات. احنا طبعا شفنا الانفجار في this is the reason. اوكي، لان هذا بقاله فترة. اوكي، وراح يستمر. مش حتى يورانوس والقمر. طبعا لما بنعطيك this planetary aspects والwarnings، هذه التحذيرات عشان تستعد. you know تحاول أنت تتجنب أي مشادة أو you know confrontation or conflict or you know get into fights or physical arguments or even accidents or something like that. So try to avoid it. That's why يعني تحاول إنك أنت تتجنب خلال هذه الفترة. طبعا أنا I'm recording part of this video on the 28th. Be careful and pay attention to you know لأن هذه الطاقة موجودة. So as I mentioned earlier, the 23 degree, we're going to revisit this 23 degree multiple times during the month of January. Because on the 13th of January we will have the full moon in Cancer. It'll be at 23 degree, and then on the 2nd of January we have Uranus and the moon are squaring one another at 23 and 35 minutes, and then on the 23rd of January actually Mars will form an opposition with Mercury at this degree, at 23 degree and 11 minutes. So I'm just going to give you briefly what does the 23 degree mean. And as I said, 23 degree is literally an Aquarius degree. It's ruled by Aquarius. Okay, and I'm going to speak about it further on the second part of the month when we will have the Mars Mercury opposition at 23 and 11 minutes. But now I'm just going to give you an idea what the 23 degree means. It means explosive bombs, suicide, divorce, high places, explosive devices, jump from high places. It could also mean I said divorce. It also means anger, separation, crash, you know, temper tantrum, stress, depression, nervousness, and so on and so forth. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله أنا قلت إنه 23 درجة هذه احنا راح نشوفها أكتر من مرة خلال شهر يناير. احنا راح نشوفها لما يكون عندنا full moon in Cancer راح يكون at 23 degree on the 13th. طبعا برضو on January the 2nd زي ما ملاحظين here إنه يورانوس والقمر عاملين square at 23:35, and then also عنا on the 23rd of January عنا مارس راح يعمل opposition مع Mercury. طبعا مارس راح يكون في كانسر وميركوري راح يكون في Capricorn. This is not the chart for that. I'm going to show you on the you know لما أعمل الجزء الثاني من شهر January. But the opposition راح يكون at 23 degree Mars and Mercury. Okay. Once again Mars راح يكون in Cancer وميركوري راح يكون in Capricorn. So أنا بس راح أعطيك معنى 23 degree بشكل سريع. معنى انفجارات، قنابل، انتحار، طلاق، انفصال، السقوط من أماكن مرتفعة، سقوط طائرات، you know حوادث، غضب، حالة نفسية ميؤوسة أو في يأس أو في كآبة. هذه هي معنى ال 23 degree، و 23 degree يحكمها برج الدلو. In this chart we're gonna look at January the 6th, and of course before Mars on January the 6th Mars enters Cancer. As you see in the chart here is at 29 degree and 46 minutes. Mars is still retrograde, but prior to that, at the beginning of January, Mars is retrograde in Leo. Mars is me, myself, and I. Mars is the ruler of Aries, retrograde in a fire sign, and Leo is all about ego. Okay? Mars in Leo represents the, represent fame, represent people who are famous, basically, or represents your ego, because remember, Mars retrograde is you're going inwards, okay? You're reflecting on what you're doing, okay? So mostly it's about your ego. It's about, you feel like you're hurt, or you feel like somebody hurt your ego. It's all about me. Why I'm not getting what I want, and and because I'm not getting what I want, then I have to do something about it, because Mars is getting its power from who? From Pluto. Okay, and I said that before. Mars in opposition to Pluto doesn't mean that there is external fight. The fight is within you. Okay, and the fight that you want to take against others, you're getting your power from Pluto. So you're going within yourself, internally, inwards. Okay, and you're thinking, oh, if somebody hurt me and I feel I have the power, I'm not scared because Pluto's giving you that power, then I have to do something to retaliate, to revenge. So it's like kind of retaliatory action you take against others, or you're gonna do something, or as though you're preparing for something, and then you were preparing for something quietly, okay, and nobody knows anything about it, and all of a sudden you're showing it to the public. You're showing it to the public that you've been struggling by yourself and nobody, care about you, and now you're gonna have to do something about it, okay? So technically Mars retrograde in Leo, literally embodies Pluto, okay, if you know what I mean. Like all the character and all the traits and characteristics of Pluto, you're gonna embody as Mars, or that's the energy you're gonna feel, okay? You wanted to revenge, or you wanted to do something to regain your power or to regain your image in the public, okay? Mars retrograde in Leo, it's like I can't do something by myself. I need something more powerful, and that's what you're getting from Pluto, okay? You're empowered by Pluto because Pluto is the higher octave of Mars, okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه مارس متراجع في بيت الأسد، مش معنى هذا إنه مارس راح يتخاص أو إنه في أشخاص راح تكون في حروب أو في مارس بياخد قوته من بلوتو، لأن بلوتو ومارس الاثنين نفس الطاقة، أوكي؟ بس مارس أضعف لما يكون متراجع. سو مارس بيدخل في داخله وبيقول أوكي أنا مثلا في أشخاص، لأن مارس مارس هو أنا اللي ينفعني واللي في مصلحتي. مارس عنده شعور الأنانية، أوكي؟ ومارس يشعر الآن بأنه انجرح أو بأنه في من أذاه، أوكي؟ يحب أن ينتقم الآن، أوكي؟ مارس لازم تفهموا أنه عنده طاقة الإجرام وطاقة الخداع وطاقة مارس مش حتى لو كان متراجع، حتى لو كان متقدم، طبعا لو كان متقدم أكثر طاقة الإجرام. This is the if your frequency of lower vibration، إذا تحب تعمل أعمال إجرامية أو خداع أو أعمال في الخفاء، أوكي؟ أعمال فيها انتقام. بتلاقي إنه الأشخاص لأن مارس at one point in time راح يعمل سكوير مع especially لما يدخل لكانسر، أوكي؟ راح يعمل سكوير مع ليلث. الطاقة المخفية أو طاقة الانتقام أو طاقة الرغبة في إني أنتقم لنفسي راح تكون قوية جدا، أوكي؟ بالذات في بداية الشهر قبل حتى ما يدخل لكانسر، قبل ما إنه يعمل سكوير مع ليلث راح يصل لنقطة ويكون عامل exact opposition مع بلوتو، أوكي؟ إذا مارس بيستمد قوته من بلوتو، وعنده الطاقة الإجرامية قوية، طاقة الانتقام قوية، طاقة إني أنا لابد أنتقم لنفسي، أنتقم لسمعتي، أنتقم، لأن مارس ليو راح تلاقي كتير من الأشخاص في المشهورين أو الأشخاص اللي في الفيلم اندستري راح تسمع فضائح، راح تسمع قضايا في المحاكم، راح تسمع أشياء تتعلق بسexual harassment أو قضايا في المحاكم تتعلق بأنه أشخاص أحيانا حتى كانوا مرتبطين مع بعض أو حتى أو اشتغلوا مع بعض، أوكي؟ وناو عاملين قضايا مع بعض أو ضد بعض، أوكي؟ رح نسمع كتير قضايا في المحاكم تتعلق بأشياء بأشخاص مشهورين، Okay, so Mars especially خلال فترة Mars in Leo. Okay, so أنا رح أعمل أي شيء عشان أسترجع سمعتي، أو إني أسترجع قوتي، أو إني أسترجع أسترجع شرفي اللي تان. اوكي، سو بيستمد قوته مارس لما يكون متراجع من من this is like his boss or his father, okay, or his mentor. بلوتو بالنسبة لمارس هو المثل الأعلى or the role model. اوكي، سو بيستمد قوته من بلوتو. إذا أشياء أعمال في الخفاء، اوكي، بنلاقي مارس كأنه not يلتبس، اوكي، embodies بلوتو، كأنه بياخذ لباس بلوتو، وبنشوف قوة مارس بطريقة مرعبة. اوكي I kid you not، يعني it's very scary. اوكي، Mars retrograde in Leo. اوكي، برضو يعني أشياء تتعلق ب ربما نسمع ب like a crash، حوادث، اوكي، او حوادث اصطدام، او احنا سمعنا ورح نسمع اكثر ب airplane crash. اوكي، Mars in retrograde Leo، في بعض الاماكن راح يكون في disruption in electricity. هذا برضو بيحدثها يورانوس وسكوير مع القمر، برضو انقطاع الكهرباء or power. also ممكن راح نسمع ب أجهزة إلكترونية يعني بتخرب، أو إنه بيصير فيها breakdown. okay. It could be also زي ما أنا قلت something goes on fire. okay, because Pluto has the air energy and Mars is fire, so you mix fire and air. Okay, especially like airplane crash or something along those lines. Now Mars in Cancer, Mars retrograde in Cancer, Mars is going to be retrograde in Cancer until the 23rd of February, and then it goes forward and stays in Cancer until April. Okay, so Mars in Cancer is more of healing, family matters, family issues, hiding in the house, feeling out of energy. You feel like you're empowered by your family. You feel like you want to do something for your family. You feel like you want to do something for the mother. Okay, because Mars is the ruler of Aries, and Cancer is the fourth house, which is the house of the family for Aries. Okay, so you feel like you want to do something for your family, or you feel like you're nothing without your family. You feel you're stronger with your family or your country or your people. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه مارس لما يكون متراجع في بيت السرطان، لأن مارس هو بيحكم الحمل، والحمل كانسر بالنسبة لإيريز هو البيت الرابع، بيت العائلة أو بيت الجذور أو بيت الوطن. أوكي، so مارس بيحب إنه لما بيدخل لكانسر بيحب كأنه ينطوي، أو إنه يكون يستمد قوته من عائلته، أو أنا أقوى مع عائلتي، مع وطني، مع أفراد عائلتي، مع أنا قوتي هي من قوة العائلة أو قوة الوطن أو قوة أبناء الوطن. أوكي، سو بتلاقي مارس بيعمل أشياء لأفراد عائلته، أو إنه بيحب إنه يساعد أمه، أو إنه لأنه طبعا Cancer is ruled by the moon as well. Mars برضو in Cancer is more emotional. Mars in Cancer يعني أقل مشاكل من مارس ليو. مارس ليو قوي حتى لو كان متراجع، بس مارس in Cancer مش مسألة إنه مش قوي، بس بيكون أكتر عاطفي، أكتر حنية. أوكي، أكتر اهتمام بالعائلة، زي ما أنا قلت before إنه مارس in Cancer just like ماما بير. I'm protective to my family, I'm protective to my kids, I'm protective to my mother, my people, and so on and so forth. Mars in Cancer also, you're probably gonna do some repairs and things related to your house. يعني انك انت تصلح اشياء ممكن broken down in your house. يعني اشياء مثلا خربت في البيت راح تصلحها. Okay. On the 13th of January, we will see the full moon in Cancer at 23 degrees and 59 minutes. This is very emotional full moon. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be real with you. Lots of people will be crying, will get emotional. This full moon in Cancer asks you to release what's no longer fulfills you emotionally, no longer serves your life purpose. It is very close to Mars, as you see here. So you'll be crying, I promise you that. For some of you, it'll be, as I said, very emotional, crying, and might just burst into tears. And some of you, I see you, taking your luggage and leaving, or taking your bag and leaving and say, that's it, goodbye, that doesn't work for me anymore, I'm leaving this situation. Okay, I'm gonna read I'm gonna tell you or read the Sabian symbol for the 23:59 minutes, and as I said, obviously when you look up the Sabian symbol, you always simplify it to the whole number. So 23:59 Cancer, you're gonna look up 24 degree Cancer. Okay, so this simplifies, this means the Sabian symbol of 24 degree Cancer is a woman and two men, or a man and two women cast away on a small island. So what does that mean? It means people seems locked into some situation, okay, or you are stuck in a situation or environment or a relationship that pushes you or pushes the boundaries of the relationship. There could be many people or some sort of triangle dynamic, okay, because remember, it's a symbol of a woman and two men, or a man and two women. So it's like literally some triangle, or betrayal. Okay, it's a triangle or a third party situation, or like a man is involved with two women, or a woman involved with two men, and so on and so forth. That's technically what it means. Okay, the triangle dynamic. So you feel like this is pushing the boundaries, like you can't take it anymore. You may find yourself in a very difficult situation where you can't choose what you want because others are have different opinion, or they have something else to say. Perhaps there's a need to get away from those who are trying to confuse you with conflicting views, although this may appear to be very impossible, difficult to do. Because you're being pushed away, or people are being opinionated, being against you. They have different views, they have different opinion. Feeling of being fenced in, little room to move. You're locked in. You like, lack of privacy. You can't. Fenced in means like there's something around you that you can't break out from. Okay, you're stuck in a situation. You don't know how to be released from this situation, or this place, or this relationship. You have so many questions related to isolation, polygamy, claustrophobia, the struggle to be noticed, being shamed, love affairs, triangle dynamics, as I said, not seeing the whole picture, fighting over territory. You don't know how to protect yourself, protect your possessions, jealousy, unacceptable relationship, and you can't face others. You're being shamed technically. That's what the full moon. So the only option left for you is just to get emotional and burst in tears. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه Sabian symbol اللي يرمز لي this full moon in Cancer، إنه بتشعر بإنك وقعت في علاقة مع شخص كأنه مرأة لها علاقة مع رجلين، أو رجل له علاقة مع three people or third party relationship، علاقة علاقة فيها 3 أشخاص. أوكي، إذا في خيانة، في غدر، في خداع. أنت أو أنت في مكان بعيد، مش عارف إنك أنت كيف تطلع من هذه العلاقة أو من هذه المشكلة. خايف إنه مثلا الأطفال يعرفوا، لو كان عندكم أطفال، خايف إن العائلة تسمع بالموضوع. بتشعر بالخجل، مش عارف كيف تطلع من هذه المشكلة أو من هذا الوضع. تشعر بأنه ما إلك أي طريقة تهرب فيها من هذا الوضع إلا بالبكاء والحزن. وفي لحظة ممكن أنت تنفجر وتقول that's it، أنا راح أخذ أشيائي وأطلع من هذا الوضع، أنا ما في إني أنا أستحمل هذا الوضع. بتشعر بأنه ما عندك privacy، ما عندك خصوصية، لأنه في أشخاص أخرى تسمع بالموضوع أو بتتدخل أو بتقولك no it's okay، استحمل الوضع، عندك أولاد، مش عارف إيه. لو إنك اشتكيتي أو تكلمت مع العائلة، أحيانا حتى أقرب الناس إلك، أبوك أمك، بتقولهم مثلا أنا زوجتي بتخوني أو زوجي بتقول نو، ما تحكي في هذا الموضوع، عيب، استحملي، بكرة يتغير، مش عارف إيه. That's what the full moon in Cancer. بتشعر بأنك أنت كأنك في جزيرة لوحدك، بتعاني لوحدك، ما في مين بيساعدك. أوكي، وإنك في وضع ما إلك خلاص منه. The full moon in Cancer will affect everybody, but especially the following: Cancer moon, Cancer rising, more than Cancer sun. Okay, so if you have a Cancer in moon or you're a Cancer rising, you'll be affected by this more than you only have a Cancer sun. Okay, Aries, because this is your 4th house, 100%, and it conjoin your ruler Mars. Okay, Capricorn, because this is your 7th house and it conjoin the ruler of your 4th house, which is once again Mars, because Mars rules your 4th house. Sagittarius, this is your 8th house, and the 8th house could be loss in money or family member. Aquarius, this is your 6th house. Your 6th house could be illness or loss of job or enemies at work. Leo, this is your 12th house. This is the house of the hidden enemies and dealing with your inner self and your psyche. Okay, so this is, guys, in the nutshell, the month of or the first week of January. Now I'm gonna break it down to each of the zodiac signs. I'm gonna be starting with the cardinal signs, and with Cancer specifically, because we will have a full moon in Cancer on January the 13th. Cancer, before Mars enters your sign on the 6th of January, as you see in the chart, and this is January the 2nd, but even prior to that, Mars is in your 2nd house at 1 degree and 10 minutes, opposes Pluto in Aquarius, your 8th house. So this could be an argument. It's not could be. It manifests differently to each one of you, but it could be, once again, an argument regarding shared money or shared resources or power dynamic related to source of money, shared, once again, resources and finances with somebody else. You could be feeling that you are supporting everybody, but nobody's supporting you. You're not getting the support that you're hoping for. Could be also somebody owes you money and promised to give you that money, but you never got it. There's a frustration, there's the feeling of imbalance, and it could be somebody has some sort of addiction as well. You could be dealing with somebody with some sort of addiction. It could be you, Cancer, have some sort of addiction. It depends. Once again, it depends on you. Take the message that resonates with you. Advice to you, Cancer, or the advice of the planets here for you, is to calm down. See you getting irritated related to your money, to the monies owed to you, okay, and to the money you share with somebody else. So اللي أنا قلته in English إنه وجود مارس في بيتك الثاني في معاكسة بلوتو، هذا يعني ربما نقاش حاد أو مشكلة تتعلق بأموال أنت دينتها لشخص، بس الشخص هذا ما رجع لك أموالك، يعني وعدك بأنه راح يرجع الدين بس ما رجعه. أوكي، it could be أموال أو حسابات أنت بتشترك فيها مع شخص تاني، لأنه Pluto is in your 8th house. أوكي، والشخص هذا بيصرف، قاعد بيصرف في الأموال، ما عامل حساب لك. اوكي. انت بتحاسس انك انت بتدعم كل الناس اللي حواليك، بس ما في احد بيدعمك او بيساعدك. بتشعر بانك غضبان زعلان، انه ما بتلاقي احد، انه مصاريف كتيرة عليك لوحدك. من المهم جدا كانسر، انا حاسة انك انت very irritated، يعني زعلان كتير ومتضايق كتير، وربما هذا يعني manifest in argument، يعني نقاش حاد أو مشكلة بينك وبين هذا الشخص. The other thing is Venus enters Pisces on the 2nd of January. This is technically very supportive for you, Cancer, because it's in your 9th house. There's Saturn here, there's Neptune, and then also the lunar nodes gonna enter into Pisces on the 11th or the 12th of January. So the 9th house will be very supportive for you, Cancer, because it trines with you. So Venus here in your 9th house, this is like reaching out to strong and powerful people abroad. And it will be very supportive for you. Venus will conjoin Saturn in your 9th house on the 18th. And Saturn is the ruler of your 7th house. So this could be a joint venture, a joint business relationship. It could be a legal matter that goes into your favor, because the 9th house rules, courts, rules higher education, travel abroad, connection with people connection in general with people, with foreigners. Venus, when enters Pisces, it's gonna attract all of this to you. It's gonna come, it's gonna fall into your lap. So you have to take advantage of that. And I see because Mars at that time will enter, Mars is almost entering your house. So you're gonna take the initiative, Cancer. You're gonna start the communication with those people abroad, or maybe traveling, or, I also see some, as I said, joining forces with a business partner or a lover, and it becomes committed. There could be new contract, or it could be a committed relationship, or it could be with a business/lover committed relationship. Venus also, when Mars enters your house and Venus somewhere, advance into Pisces, at one point or around the 20th of January, she's gonna trine Mars. Of course, this is early on. I'm gonna speak about it then. But when Venus trines Mars, this is very, once again, very supportive for you. This is collaboration with people abroad, or some government or legal or powerful person in the government, or a lawyer, or somebody like higher up, okay, of a status, of higher status, will be very supporting for you. So you really need to take advantage of this, Cancer. So Cancer, you're not supposed to listen to the naysayers and envious people. And don't let them put you down, because I see from the beginning of the month, there are so many supportive energies for you. And I do see money coming from either winning a legal battle, okay, or even from a business, or I don't know, insurance company, or somebody owes you money. I see it coming your way. So Cancer, اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه لما فينوس تدخل لبيتك التاسع، فينوس هي اللي بتحكم بيتك العاشر وبتحكم بيتك الرابع. تدخل لبيتك التاسع، إذا هذا راح يكون في قوة متعاونة مع أشخاص، ربما لو كان طبعا فينوس تجلب الأموال، وبتجلب لك أشياء، فرص، أوكي، وبتجلب أموال وبتجلب أشخاص لك. ربما أشخاص من الخارج، أو أشخاص في مركز، أو إنه لو مثلا عندك قضية في المحكمة راح تكون تمشي لصالحك، أوكي، أو إنه أموال تجيك من قضية في المحكمة، أو أموال تجيك من طرف ثالث، من ربما أو طرف آخر، ربما زي ما أنا قلت، ربما قضية مع شركات insurance، أو من البنك، أو something، أو أشخاص يعني ابتدين لك بأموال ترجع لك هذه الأموال، أو من عمل أو شيء قديم، أوكي، راح ترجع لك هذه الأموال، لأنه once again فينوس تحكم بيتك الرابع وبيتك العاشر. ربما برضو إنك راح تدخل في علاقات مع أشخاص من الخارج، أو إنك أنت راح تجيك فرصة دراسات عليا، أو إنه فرص سفر. أنا شايفة إنه ربما أحيان كثيرة يكون في سفر خلال جانيوري، أوكي، أو إنه لو قدمت في طلب من البنك راح تجيك الموافقة، أو line credit or something along those lines راح تجيك الموافقة، أوكي. برضو زي ما أنا قلت on January the 20th فينوس راح تعمل تراين مع مارس في بيتك. هذا بيقول لي إنه في تعاون بين قوتين، شخصين، أوكي، وراح يكون في نجاح. التعاون هذا ربما يكون يتعلق بعمل أو يتعلق بعلاقة، أو زي ما أنا قلت موافقة من البنك or something along those lines، أوكي، أو موافقة من هيئة عليا أو جامعة في الخارج or something along those lines. طبعا كل واحد ياخد الشيء المناسب له. On January the 6th, Mars will retrograde into your house, Cancer. You will feel tired, you will feel exhausted, you will feel out of energy, and for some of you, I'm not gonna lie to you, Cancer, especially if you are a Cancer moon or Cancer rising, you're probably sick. You're gonna get sick, you're gonna get some sort of viral or bacterial infection, especially as you see in the chart here is Neptune is forming a square with Mercury. So this to me, just this square between Neptune and Mercury in your 6th house, the health matters house, and Neptune is in your 9th house. This tells me viral infection, bacterial infection, some sort of germs, microbe, okay, it could be a cold virus, could be a flu, it could be something along those lines. So I see illness, Cancer, okay, at the beginning of the week. You will also feel that you are trying to give more or work more, but you feel like you're burned out, okay? You're giving more than what you energetically can give. So you're probably even going to be exposed to incidents or cuts or some minor injuries or, something along those lines. You're going to feel exhausted, Cancer. Some of you, you feel like you just want to sleep longer. اوكي، اللي انا كنت بقوله كانسر انه لما مارس يتراجع في بيتك عندك انت، especially لو كنت قمرك في كانسر او طالع كانسر، راح يكون في مرض، راح يكون في viral infection زي ما انا قلت، ربما بس cold virus. انا مش لازم اعيد هذا، انتوا بتفهموا هذا ايش معناه. لأن طبعا نبتون تتعلق بكل الأشياء، الجراثيم والأشياء الفيروس والبكتيريا والأشياء الصغيرة اللي ما بنشوفها. وميركوري يتعلق في بيت السادس هير، يتعلق برضو بالأشياء اللي تتعلق بالصحة. هذا سكوير بيقول لي إنه راح يكون في مرض، بس it's not something major, it's something small, like probably يعني it's not gonna be more than a week. Okay, البعض منكم الآن while I'm recording you're already sick or you already got the viral infection or you already got cold virus. بس be careful خلال مارس متراجع عندك راح تكون في cuts، okay، جروح بسيطة أو مثلا وقوع أو إنه أنت انزلاق أو حوادث بسيطة مش قوية، okay. بس خلي بالك لأن Mars is fire، okay. وطبعا بلوتو is an air sign، so خلي بالك من أي شيء يتعلق بحروق أو something sharp has sharp edges like a knife or scissors or something like that، okay. راح يكون في small incidents. أنا بتذكر كل ما لما مارس كان مش حتى متراجع، يعني لما كان متقدم بس متراجع أو متقدم، الاثنين راح تتعرض لأن مارس أساساً راح يضل عندك كانسر من January the 6th until end of April, I believe 26th of April, okay? So for the next 4 months, Mars is sitting in Cancer, okay? So there are going to be cuts and small injuries and small incidents. Just be careful, okay? On January the 12th, as you see here, the North Node, this is of course the true North Node, and I'm not going to explain what's the difference between the true node and the mean node. I've explained it in previous videos and I'll probably do another video for it. But for now, just understand that the node's going to shift from Aries, the axis of Aries and Libra, to Pisces and Virgo. Okay, so the North Node going to get into Pisces, which is for Cancer is your 9th house. and the south node will go into Virgo, which is for Cancer, is your third house. And as we said before, the south node is related to past experience, past life experience that we don't want to deal with anymore. We've grown out of it, and we need to focus on our north node. Oh, that's the life path. That's where we're headed to. Okay, that's our purpose. So the north node in the ninth, this axis of north and south node in Pisces and Virgo is going to last for 18 months, and all the eclipses, all the fated events, destined events, going to start once the nodes are shifted into Pisces and Virgo. So many fated events going to happen, okay, which is going to put you in alignment with your life path. This is going to be very supportive for you, Cancer, because Pisces trines with you. Pisces supporting you and support, a Scorpio, but we're talking about Cancer now, okay? So this trines with you, and it's your ninth house. This is the house of, as I mentioned earlier, the higher education, travel, legal matters, publishing, exploring the world, moving to foreign place or different places. It doesn't have to be another country, but it's somewhere that's far from where you live now, okay? It's moving. It's literally you're gonna move, Cancer, okay? And this will open opportunities for you to travel and attract people from foreign countries, publishing or seeking higher education, learning. The south node that force you to let go of family members, could be siblings, could be old neighborhood, okay, because that's what the third house is related to, neighborhood. So for, I would say 90%, 95% of Cancerians will be moving to different neighborhood, to different place, different city, okay? It's going to be far. It's not going to be close to where you live now. It's going to be far. For some of you, it's going to be traveling abroad, like another country. So Cancer, you will notice that there are going to be lots of activities related to your 8th house, where Pluto is in Aquarius, your 9th house, where there are so many planets here, okay, besides the North Node, at least until end of March, because Neptune at the end of March is going to move into Aries for a few months, and then she's going to retrograde back into Pisces. But until end of March, you have Saturn and Neptune in your 9th house. You have North Node in your 9th house. And Saturn here in the 9th house is very powerful. For the month of January, Venus is here as well. And there will be lots of activities in your first house as well, because Jupiter in June is going to move into your house for 13 months. And then in your 12th house, Uranus is going to move into your 12th house. Between July and November, Uranus is going to be here in the 12th house. And for now, until, June, Jupiter in your 12th house. And the houses I mentioned, they're all related to faith, religion, higher source, connection with the higher self, spirituality, mystic, and esoteric realms, and the metaphysical realm as well, okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله كانسر إنه في كتير من الأشياء بتلاحظ انها تتعلق بالبيت الثامن والتاسع والثاني عشر، وانا ذكرت ذلك multiple times in the past. and في بيتك الاول، والبيوت اللي انا ذكرتها هذه كلها تتعلق بالروحانيات وبالعلو الروحاني وبالاتصال بالهاير سورس or higher power. okay, so هذا بيخليك on very high level spiritual. كثير منكم كانسر زي ما انا قلت طبعا وجود فينوس هير والنورث نود هير، هذا بيعني للكثير at least 95% of Cancerian انتقال من مكان السكن اللي انت عايش فيه في الوقت الحالي. المكان اللي انت راح تنتقله راح يكون بعيد، مش راح يكون قريب، راح يكون إما لمدينة بعيدة أو لبلد تاني مختلف تماما، أو زي ما احنا مثلا موجود عنا here in Canada from region to region or province to province. So it's going to take time to travel. okay, يعني مش مكان قريب، راح يكون في انتقال، في شراء بيت وانتقال. وتغيير. راح تترك أشخاص من الماضي، ربما إخوة، ربما جيران 100%. بس البعض منكم مثلا لأن look guys, Venus and Saturn conjunction on the 18th of the month الكثير بيعني هذا زواج. أوكي، لأن طبعا ساترن راح ساترن هو اللي بيحكم بيتك السابع. لما فينوس وساترن يعملوا conjunction، للبعض هذا فعلا زواج، للبعض الآخر هذه عقود عمل. أوكي، أو عقود عمل في الخارج. On the 13th of January, Cancer, you will have a full moon in your house at 23 degrees and 59 minutes, as you see here in the chart. This full moon in your house gonna sextile Uranus at 23 and 23. And as I mentioned earlier, and I'm sorry guys, I said I'm not gonna speak Arabic in the middle, and here I am. I got mixed up. So anyways, as you see here, or as I mentioned earlier, that 23 degree is actually ruled by Aquarius, and you see here Uranus sextile the moon at 23 degree in your 11th house. Uranus is in your 11th house, so 23 degree is emphasized here. Okay, and this is very supportive for you actually. So even though the full moon gonna make you feel emotional, and it's gonna make you feel like, for some of you, I see you crying literally. It could be from, I don't know, something wasn't expected happened, like something was bothering you, but at the same time something very beautiful happened. Because if you look at here, the moon at 23 degree conjoined Saturn at 27 degree. It's not exact conjunction, but the moon moves fast. So by midnight or the following day, the moon gonna conjoin Mars at the same degree. And Mars, as you see here, trines Neptune in Pisces in your 9th house at 27 degrees. So this is something sudden, but it's fated. Okay? It's fated change. It's destined. Something predetermined by the higher source already. It's gonna happen. Something life-changing. It's gonna change something in your life. It's gonna change something in your group, the group you belong to, or the people you belong to. There's something gonna change here. And because it's 11th house, which is related to your 10th house, and it related to the group that you belonged to before, I see a lump sum of money coming your way, Cancer. Okay? I see also winning or a victory in a court battle. Okay? Because Neptune in your 9th house, and also Saturn here at 15 degree. Okay? Saturn, if you look at here, is almost also in a trine with Mars. It's not exact, but it's almost. It's gonna actually trine Saturn at one point sometime in the middle of the month, because Mars is faster than Saturn. Okay, so around the before the end of January, actually, I see Mars and Saturn trine together. And also, if you see here, Venus, she's in very close proximity with Saturn. She's at 11 degree and Saturn is at 15 degrees. So that tells me 100%, if there's any legal battle, you're gonna win it, Cancer. It's gonna go to your favor. Okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه بالرغم إنك في شيء مضايقك كانسر، مزعلك، اوكي، زي ما انا قلت فيما سبق انه ربما في مشاكل تتعلق بالاموال، او انه شخص اخذ منك اموال ما اعطاك اياها وانت منتظر حكم محكمة، او انت منتظر اشخاص مدين لك باموال ما اعطتك، بتجيك الاموال هذه بشكل مفاجئ. اوكي، لان يورانوس في بيتك ال11 يتعلق بالبيت التاسع ويتعلق بالمجموعات اللي انت تنتمي اليها. اوكي، سو أنا شايفة في من مكان ما أموال راح تجيك. أوكي، زي ما أنا قلت، لو كان في موضوع يتعلق في قضية في المحكمة راح تربح هذه القضية، لو تتعلق ب نفقة طفل أو نفقة عائلة or something along those lines. طبعا هذا يعتمد على what's going on in your life. Also Mars قريب جدا من كانسر. اوكي، ومارس خلال at the end of the month راح يوصل لدرجة انه تراين مع Saturn. وبرضو فينوس at this time she's in conjunction with Saturn. So أنا شايفة نجاح، شايفة في شيء يتعلق ربما حتى بالسفر راح يحصل زي ما أنت عاوز. شايفة نجاح و أشياء أنت بتتمناها راح تحصل، لأن برضو the ninth house is related to your faith as well, because it's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 12th house. Cancer, while طبعا I'm not shuffling in front of camera, but while I was shuffling while I was reading this transit for you, and I got the Chariot for you. Okay, I got the Chariot, and you're gonna see the picture on the screen of the Chariot. And the Chariot, I got actually 2 cards for you. I got the Chariot and I got Ace of Cups for you. And the Chariot technically means victory. أنا دايما بقولكم Chariot means victory. Chariot means إنك إنه you have grip of, or you're in control. Okay, you're in control of 2 different powers. You're very ambitious. You have high determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, and focus. And as I said, Chariot is success and victory. You also got, Ace of Cups, not 6 of Cups. You got Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups, it means love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. I just want to say I'm not going to do a tarot reading. I'm just going to pull 1 card for each sign. But I just happened to pull 2 cards for Cancer. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 cards for other signs, but that's what it is. So once again, Cancer, I hope you have a very beautiful January. Happy New Year. I love you and I wish you all the best. Hi, beautiful Libra. How are you doing? Happy New Year. So Libra, this month you will have no time to waste. Okay, you'll feel like you don't want to justify anything to anybody. You just want to be, or you just want to do things your own way. You want to be clear, precise, and specific. You don't need to you don't want to hear any excuses. You want to be liberated and free from any ties and any restrictions. That's the energy I feel for you, Libra. Your ruler Venus is going to move into Pisces in your 6th house. Venus into your 6th house, the house of duties, work schedule, co-workers, responsibilities, health, and pets. This tells me that there are going to be new opportunity open up for you. Okay, it could be related to a new job, or it could be something related to your health matter, or it could be adopting a pet. Mars, the ruler of your 7th house, is going to move into your 10th house, the house of your legacy, your status, your career ambition, and the North Node also. Actually, I'll talk about the North Node after, but Mars retrograde, which is once again, Mars is the ruler of your 7th house, is going to move into Cancer, the 10th house. So that tells me that you're going to find the right workplace at the right time, and you're going to be connected with the right co-workers. Once again, because Venus gonna bring that opportunity for you. Okay, Venus is your ruler, is gonna attract the right people for you, and actually people gonna be attracted to you once Venus enters into your 6th house. Mars will give you the stamina to get things done. Lots of work duties, lots of responsibilities, and you're gonna be working with as a team, as a member of a team. Okay, so you're going to be work with a team, with a group of people. You're not going to be doing stuff on your own, but you're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it. The full moon in Cancer in your 10th house, conjunct with Mars, the ruler of your 7th house. Okay, as you see here, and please watch the first part of the video. I spoke about the 23 degree and the meaning of the 23 degree because it's ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is in your 5th house. This tells me that, once again, people are going to be attracted to you, Libra, okay? And you're going to be feeling that opportunities will fall on your lap, and there's going to be a change in situation you're in right now, okay? So if you are a student, you're going to be working. If you are probably single, you're going to be into a relationship. If you are divorced, you're probably going to be enter into a committed relationship. That's what the full moon brings. Full moon is a reversal of situation, is a change of situation you're currently in, okay? And it's a faded, distant situation. It's something faded, because also the North Node is going to shift into your 6th house. So there are going to be lots of activities for the next year and a half, for the next 18 months in your 6th house, which tells me you're going to be working with people, you're going to be working groups. And for some of you, really, Libra, I see working, providing service for people in need. It could be as a therapist, a psychotherapist, or a psychologist, or a psychiatrist. It could be something related to mental health, or it could be physical health. It could be either or, okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله برج الميزان إنه فينوس اللي بتحكمك راح تدخل لبيتك السادس، أوكي؟ وراح تعمل وراح تكون قريبة جدا من ساترن بيحكم بيتك الرابع، أوكي؟ بيتك الرابع، اوكي. وبرضو مارس اللي بيحكم بيتك السابع راح يدخل لبيتك العاشر. فينوس راح تجلب الانظار لك، اوكي، وتجلب الفرص لك، فرص العمل وفرص التعامل مع اشخاص انت بتنتمي اليهم، الاشخاص الصح. يعني حتى فرص العمل اللي راح تجيك راح تكون مع أشخاص راح يكون في توافق وانسجام بينك وبينهم، لأن فينوس بتحكمك وراح تدخل لبيتك السادس. إذا الأشخاص كأنه بيسمعوا أوامرك، أو إنه بيستمعوا إليك، بيحترموك، بيشعروا بالانجذاب لك، أوكي. برضو القمر الجديد، القمر المكتمل اللي راح يكون في بيتك العاشر راح يغير. القمر دائما يحكم أشياء القضاء والقدر، أوكي، أشياء قدرية. ولأن برضو النورث نود راح ينتقل لبيتك السادس وراح يضل في بيتك السادس لمدة 1.5 سنة، هذا يعني أنه راح يكون في نمو وتطور في بيتك السادس، أوكي، وراح يكون في فرص عمل تجيك في بيتك السادس. للبعض منكم زي ما أنا قلت راح يكون العمل يتعلق بالأشياء ربما سايكوثيرابي، يعني علاج نفسي، أو أشياء تتعلق ربما الصحة النفسية أو العقلية أو الصحة الجسدية، شيء يتعلق بالصحة بصفة عامة الأغلبية، أو شيء أنك تقدم خدمات لأشخاص تحتاج للخدمات، أوكي؟ ربما disabled، ربما العمل في مستشفى، ربما العمل في shelter، أوكي؟ لأن بايسيز عادة هو البيت الثاني عشر، الأماكن البعيدة، ربما السجون، يعني مكان العمل راح يكون في مكان يتعلق بالخدمات لأشخاص تحتاج، أو أشخاص مبعدة عن المجتمع، أو يعني أنا مش حابة أقول منفية، بس أشخاص بعيدة عن المجتمع، أشخاص تختلف عن بقية الأشخاص، أوكي. زي ما أنا قلت ربما مستشفيات، ربما مستشفيات عقلية، ربما تتعلق بالعلاج النفسي، العلاج العقلاني، أمراض نفسانية، أو مستشفيات بصفة عامة، أو ربما سجون، أو أماكن تتعلق بالعلاج rehabilitation centers أو shelters، أو مآوي، shelter excuse me. مأوى. I think that's what's called in Arabic, okay? So راح يكون برضو في تغيير ليور status. That's what the full moon. لأن full moon دائما، والنورث نود برضو يتعلق بالأقدار، لأن remember lunar nodes it's a mathematical point in the moon path, okay? في مدار القمر أو مسار القمر، أوكي. إذا هو يتعلق بالأشياء اللي تتعلق بأشياء قدرية. شيء معين راح يتغير في حياتك، يغير وضعك، شيء مقدر. أوكي، ربما يتعلق بحالتك في الوضع، ربما أنت تتخرج من دراسات عليا، أو ربما وضع صحي يتغير للأفضل للأحسن، أو ربما لو كنت أنت يعني عازب ربما راح تتزوج أو راح ترتبط، أو العكس. أوكي، إذا ربما حتى للبعض أنا شايفة حمل. اوكي، لان once again full moon هو اشياء قدريه. اوكي، اشياء فيدت، كل شيء راح يحصل في وقته. برضو يورانوس موجود في بيتك الثامن، عامل sextile مع this full moon in your 10th house، و Mars which is the ruler of your 7th house عامل trine مع نبتون، و at one point in January راح يعمل تراين برضو مع ساترن، وفينوس راح تعمل conjunction مع ساترن. أوكي، وأنا قلت طبعا قلت برضو الكلام هذا لأبراج أخرى. للبعض Saturn is your ruler, Venus is your ruler, and Saturn is the ruler of your fourth house بيتك الرابع. ربما راح تدخل في علاقة مع شخص. اوكي، والعلاقة هذه راح يكون فيها commitment. اوكي، او يعني انا شايفة علاقة عمل 100%، او اشخاص جديدة، او ربما علاقة عن طريق العمل. اوكي، للبعض منكم راح يكون في pregnancy، او طفل جديد في بيت العائلة، او شخص جديد يدخل لبيت العائلة. That's what I see for you Libra. I see other things but أنا مش حابة أحكي عنها الآن. In the first 2 weeks of January هذا هو الشيء الوحيد اللي أنا حابة أغطيه. In the first 2 weeks of January راح أعمل قراءة تانية for the last 2 weeks. So Libra, I pulled 3 cards for you. You're lucky because لما عملت Cancer I pulled 2 cards, ولما عملت Aries I got 2 cards, but for you 3 cards jumped out from the deck. I got the Lovers for you, I got the Ace of Cups, and I got the King of Swords. King of Swords طبعا this is your energy. Okay, King of Swords. You'll see the cards on the screen, screenshots of the cards, Ace of Cups and the Lovers. So the Lovers, this is a new relationship or a new contract. Okay, and also you got Ace of Cups which is healing. So لو في أحد منكم يعاني من أمراض أو مشاكل، أوكي، لو ما إنه راح تدخل في علاقة جديدة راح يكون علاج، أوكي، أو استشفاء لشيء مشاكل، أو استشفاء نفساني أو تصالح مع النفس. Okay, so Ace of Cups is love and new feelings, new emotions, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, intuition. And the King of Swords is, of course, that's your energy. This is intellectual ability. It's seriousness. It's morality, integrity, discipline, authority, reason. طبعا King of Swords دائما يحكم الشخص العقلاني، الشخص اللي عنده قوة كبيرة في التفريق بين الأمور والتحليل، و strong analytical skills. أوكي، شخص عادة عنده ذكاء عقلاني كبير جدا ويعرف كيف يميز بين الأمور. أوكي، شخص detached from his emotion or her emotion. عندك تربية نفسانية وأخلاق. That's basically what the King of Swords عنده. high integrity. أوكي، هو إنسان يعرف كيف يميز وعنده balance في his emotions، ويعرف كيف يميز بين الصح والخطأ. King of Swords يمثل القضاء، يمثل المحامي، يمثل الطبيب، يمثل الإنسان اللي عنده زي ما أنا قلت ذكاء عقلي. أوكي، وعنده قدرة على التمييز بين الأمور والتمييز بين الحق والخطأ. Technically that's what the King of Swords. And the Lovers is union, love, partnership, relationship, choices, romance, balance and unity. Exactly. إذا lovers it could البعض منكم maybe تدخل في علاقة عاطفية قوية جدا، أو ربما هي راح تدخل في لو ما كان علاقة عاطفية تكون راح يعني it's gonna be علاقة في العمل أو contract أو you know unity مع أشخاص أو مجموعات، يعني تتعرف على أشخاص، برضو يعني balance إنك تجد اتزان في عواطفك وفي تعاملاتك مع الآخرين. Yeah, that's basically what the lovers is, but most of the time it's literally a relationship. It's a romantic relationship, okay? And for some it's a very deep romantic relationship. For some it could be even a twin flame relationship. Libra, that's what I have for you for January. I love you. I wish you a prosperous 2025. Best of luck. Hello, Aries. Aries, for this month, I feel you're manifesting something. You're going to become more responsible and have better grip and control on yourself. And you're going to tie loose ends related to something or situation or relationship. You'll be meeting with someone important this month, Aries, okay? So what I see here, astrologically speaking, Venus will enter into your 12th house. On January the 2nd, Saturn is sitting here in your 12th house. Neptune is here in your 12th house. And on the 12th, the lunar node's going to shift from the axis of Aries and Libra to Pisces and Virgo. The universe is pushing you to make changes, serious changes, and make serious decisions in order to put you in alignment with your life path. For some of you, you're going to become very, because this is, you know, Venus is the ruler of your 7th house, okay, and Mars is the ruler of you in your 4th house. Of course, the beginning of the month, Mars in Leo, in a fire sign trining with you, but on January the 6th, Mars will be moving into your, as you see in the chart here. So going back, Aries, to Venus, moving into your 12th house, you're going to be very emotional. You're probably going to be entering into a romantic relationship because Venus is the ruler of your 7th house, as I said, and you're going to become very emotional, caring and loving, because also Mars is entering your 4th house, so you're going to be either connected more to your family, caring more about your family, your mom. You're going to be feeling more responsible, okay, and very protective to your family. For some of you, you're going to be, you know, hiding in your home, and it's not really hiding, but it's kind of like taking from home, or working from home, or taking home as it's like, you know, Cancer hides in their shell, right? So that's how Mars gonna feel. It's like you take your home as, or you feel that your home is where you feel you're more secure and protected. And you're gonna be protective towards your family as well. Mars gonna form an opposition with Pluto. Even when Mars moves into Cancer, but this only means that there are going to be some people, because Aquarius is your 11th house, is the friends and the groups you belong to, or the people you know, or I don't know, it could be friends, it could be people you work with. So there are going to be people, they're going to be gossip, they're going to be people talking about you or attacking you or jealous from you or envying you. Okay, and I'm sorry if I do this because this is not you, this is Mars, your ruler, okay? But I'm just talking about the opposition here. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه لما مارس حتى ما ينتقل مارس لكانسر راح يعمل opposition مع بلوتو. مارس اللي بيحكمك برج الحمل، وبلوتو موجود في بيتك 11، بيت الأصدقاء والمجموعات. اللي انت بتنتمي اليها او اشخاص انت بتعرفهم، ربما حتى اونلاين راح يكون في كلام، راح يكون في غيرة وحسد، اوكي، راح يكون في هجوم عليك او على عائلتك ربما، اوكي، او كلام عليك تكنيكلي، اوكي. بس برضو فينوس راح تدخل لبيتك الثاني عشر، وفينوس بتحكم بيتك السابع، هذا بيعني انك you're being very protective toward your family. And also we will have full moon in your 4th house, Cancer. It's gonna conjoin with let's turn into the 13th. There's gonna be a full moon in your 4th house, conjoin with Mars, your ruler. They're very close together. And please go back and listen to the beginning of the reading. I spoke about the 23 degree. And this full moon will sextile Uranus in your 2nd house, the house of money. For some of you, it's a quick decision related to moving, ending a lease, buying a home. It could be, or signing a new agreement. It could be related to a job. It could be related to a position. It could be related to money, matter. It's an income. It's your income because Uranus rules in your 2nd house. This is the house of your money, okay? I see there's going to be a major change related to your family home or roots or place of residence. Okay, for some of you, you're gonna be working from home, or you're gonna be moving because you want to be close to where you work from. Okay, so it could be either or. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله Aries إنه البعض منكم أنا شايفة إنه راح يكون في انتقال، أو للبعض منكم شيء يتعلق بالعمل، أو إنك راح تشتغل في عمل يتطلب إنك تشتغل من البيت. أوكي، أو إنه بس الشيء هذا راح يكون بسرعة، ولابد إنك أنت توقع عقد بسرعة أو توقع agreement بسرعة أو commitment، وإنه راح يكون في قرار سريع. وزي ما أنا قلت early إن بلوتو موجود في بيتك الحادي عشر، عامل opposition مع مارس يرولر. هذا ربما يعني أحقاد أو كلام أو أشياء تتعلق بالأصدقاء أو أشخاص بتغير منك أو منافسة في مكان العمل, something along those lines. Okay, so Aries, I pulled a card for you. Oh, and I got the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning, or a new project, or a new relationship, anything that's new. So Ace of Wands, as I said, Aries, inspiration, creative spark, initiative, new passion, enthusiasm, energy, new venture, new opportunity, new relationship. So هذا اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه أي شيء يتحقق أو شيء جديد، تدخل في علاقة جديدة أو عمل جديد أو مشروع جديد، شيء يتعلق ب planting seeds، بزرع بذور لشيء جديد، طاقة جديدة. أوكي، حماس، new passion، يعني علاقة جديدة technically. And I also got death. And actually I was gonna just pull one card. أنا كنت راح أخذ بس كارد واحدة بس، لأني أنا I checked two decks، طلعت لي death twice. Okay, so death means transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go and release. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه death هو إنهاء لوضع قديم أو حالة قديمة أنت كنت فيها، أو انتقال من حالة لحالة، من وضع لوضع، إنك تترك شيء أو تتخلى عن شيء في الماضي، ربما addiction، ربما أشياء، علاقات قديمة أو وضع قديم أنت راح تتخلى عنه أو راح تتركه وراك وتتجه لمكان جديد, because that's what the Ace of Wands is all about as well. Okay, so Aries, that's what I have for you for January 2025. I wish you all the best. Hi Capricorn, how are you doing? So Capricorn, Venus, the ruler of your 10th house, the ruler of Libra is your 10th house, and the ruler of your 5th house is gonna enter Pisces, your 3rd house, on January the 2nd. Saturn, your ruler, is sitting there in Pisces. It's been there for a while, Neptune also is there, and the lunar nodes gonna shift into axis of Pisces and Virgo. Once again, it's your third house. So I see what's gonna happen here. You're gonna go through a very serious conversation, or you're gonna be giving a speech, or you're gonna be talking to, or you're gonna be entering into a meeting with higher power or management, or I don't know, some sort of communication. It could be even online through Zoom, virtual meeting. It could be with your boss, as I said, or it could be with somebody, or it could be something related to court matter. This conversation is going to be very serious, and you're going to have to reach some sort of agreement or a decision. You're going to have to make a decision, okay? Of course, the sun is still in your sign. And there's going to be a full moon in your 7th house on the 13th of January at 23 degrees, and Mars, the ruler of your 4th house, is going to conjoin with the full moon. So this tells me there's going to be some sort of ending in a relationship. Okay. Now, if you are single, you've never been in any relationship, there could be a new relationship you're going to be entering. Okay, because as I mentioned before multiple times, the full moon is a reversal of a situation. But if you were in a relationship, this relationship going to end, or you're going to reach some sort of culmination. That doesn't mean every Capricorn going to end their relationship, but there's something going to reach its peak, the peak moment, culmination. Okay, it's going to end something. Okay. It's gonna end something either related to your romantic relationship, or it could be a business relationship, or it could be a new agreement you're gonna enter into. But why I say relationship? Because Mars, the ruler of your 4th house, is gonna conjoin full moon, and Mars is retrograde in your 7th house. So I see this is a heated conversation or heated argument, or it could be accusation. It could be also because the 7th house is related to the enemies that known enemies. That's why I'm saying it's ending of a relationship. I mean, especially if you were in a toxic relationship, I see this is ending. Okay, it could be ending of a paradigm, or it could be ending of a position you've had. Okay, yeah, because it's your 7th house. I see a conflict, I see accusation, I see pointing fingers. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie to you, Capricorn, you're gonna be forced to leave this relationship. It's not, maybe you've been trying to keep it, or you've been trying to stay in this relationship. Now, once again, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be job. Okay, so once again, not everybody is going to be divorcing. It could be a job. It's going to manifest somewhere, somehow, in this house, the 7th house. Okay, it could be a court matter with known enemies. Okay, it's going to be finalized, but you are going to be liberated. You're going to feel the sense of relief. You are liberated. Even if it doesn't go your way and you don't like it, you're still gonna be feeling liberated. اللي أنا كنت بقوله كابريكورن إنه القمر and it's faded ending. القمر المكتمل في بيتك السابع، يعني هذا يعني نهاية شيء، نهاية وضع. مش بالضرورة إنه هو نهاية زواج. للبعض منكم فعلا لو كان الزواج فيه مشاكل راح تكون نهاية زواج، بس البعض منكم هي علاقة ربما راح تنتهي، ربما علاقة مع طرف ثالث، أو ربما علاقة في العمل، أو ربما تعامل مع أعداء، ربما شيء كان في المحاكم من فترة طويلة راح ينتهي هذا الشيء. أوكي، لأن ساترن يور رولر في بيتك الثالث، إذا راح يكون في زي ما أنا قلت لما فينس تدخل لبيتك الثالث راح يكون في نقاش، راح يكون ربما كلام مع المدير في العمل، لأني أنا شايفة أكتر البعض منكم هي علاقة أوكي، علاقة زوجية أو علاقة عاطفية، للبعض منكم هي علاقة في العمل، البعض منكم الاثنين، البعض منكم شريكك العاطفي أو عندك علاقة في العمل. فبسبب علاقة في العمل أوكي هذه راح تنتهي علاقتك أو علاقة العمل هذه أوكي بسبب هذه العلاقة أوكي. للبعض لأني أنا شايفة إنه راح يكون في اتهامات أو في أصابع اتهام متجهة إليك أوكي أو توجه إليك. but nonetheless كابريكورن راح تشعر بأنك أنت ارتحت، لأن هذا الشيء كان بيسبب لك أرق. now this full moon because it's a fated something fated شيء مقدر راح يفتح لك مجال في مجال، راح يفتح لك الباب في مجال آخر. that's what I'm trying to say أوكي. لأن راح يعمل سكستايل مع يورانوس في بيتك ال11، إذن ربما هذا يفتح لك المجال في مكان آخر أوكي، وتقول أوكي سن من الأفضل إن هذا الشيء حصل. يعني البعض منكم هو بيحاول إنه ينهي هذه العلاقة أو يتخلص من هذا الوضع اللي يسبب له أرق أوكي. كل واحد فيكم ياخدها بالطريقة اللي بتناسبه. يعني أنا شايفة إنه بعض منكم راح يقول أحسن أنا ارتحت من هذا الوضع أوكي، لأن يورانوس موجود في بيتك الخامس بيت الحظ. يعني في شيء راح ينفتح الباب في هذا البيت أوكي، بيت الخامس. ولما أنا بعمل القراءة برج الجدي أنا طلعت لي two cards for you, 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. Okay, and you're gonna see the cards on the screen. 4 of Pentacles. ربما البعض منكم you'll feel very possessive. Okay, you feel frugal. You're gonna be frugal. You're gonna be saving money. Okay, لأنك ممكن أنت حاسس بأن هذا الشيء راح ينتهي، you're saving money. بتحتفظ أو بتخفي أموال. ربما المشاكل هذه بسبب أموال بينك وبين الشريك، انت بتخفي هذه الاموال، يعني الشريك ما بيعرف بهذه الاموال اوكي، انت اخفيتها عنه اوكي، فانت محافظ على هذه الاموال ليوم مثل هذا، يوم لما مثلا انه مصدر الاموال راح ينتهي، فبتقول اوكي at least انا عندي اموال I'm saving some money on a side in the bank or somewhere اوكي. بس برضو راح تكون متشدد من ناحية الصرف، يعني ما بتصرف كتير أموال. That's what the 4 of Pentacles is like, kind of نوع من البخل but it's لأنه ما بتعرف إيه يحصل، that's why إنك أنت بتحتفظ بالأموال. برضو you got 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups بتشعر بالملل، تشعر بإنك زهقت من هذا المكان، سواء كان هذا البيت اللي أنت بتعيش فيه أوكي. لأن مارس راح يعمل conjunction مع القمر المكتمل هذا، ومارس هو اللي بيحكم بيتك الرابع اوكي. اذا في مشاكل كثيره في هذا البيت، في البيت الرابع اوكي. بتشعر بالملل، تشعر انك انت زهقت، ما عاد فيك تستحمل، بتتمنى ان الشيء يتغير، بتشعر بانك انت ما في connection مع البيت الرابع اوكي. لان الوضع very toxic، وبتشعر بالملل لو أنا ما قلت هذا الكلام. كابريكورن مع إنه يعني أنت حتى بتشعر إنه في أعداء كتير حواليك، بتقول لك لابد إنك أنت تترك، لابد إنك أنت تطلع، لابد إنك أنت في أشخاص بتقول لك قدامك إنه they don't want you أوكي. أنت ما عندك حل إلا إنك أنت فعلا تترك هذا المكان، سواء كان زي ما أنا قلت مكان عمل أو مكان أو البيت أو بيت العائلة أوكي. راح ترتاح. أنا شايفة كتير منكم راح ينتقل أو ممكن راح يسافر، أو زي ما أنا قلت في مجال جديد راح ينفتح له أوكي. كابريكورن that's what I see for you. I wish you best of luck. Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Scorpio, Venus is the ruler of your 12th house and is the ruler of your 7th house, moving into the 5th house. The North Node or the lunar nodes in the axis of Aries and Libra gonna move into the axis of Pisces and Virgo, the 5th and the 11th. And Mars, your ruler, has been retrograde in Leo. Your 10th house will be entering Cancer, your 9th house, on January the 6th. And by the way, Scorpio, I'm gonna say the same message in Arabic shortly, okay? But the first, it's gonna be in English. اللي أنا قلته إنه في البداية راح أقول الترانزيت in English وبعدين راح أقولها بالعربي. So just keep listening, okay? So going back to Venus, the ruler of your 7th and 12th house is going to move into your 5th house. This tells me that there's going to be some sort of healing to a relationship. It could be related to your marriage, your work, or it could be also related to a child or somebody you're missing. I see lots of you Scorpio around this time, you're reminiscing on something, or you're very nostalgic, or you're missing somebody you lost, or somebody, or there could be a loss in the family, okay? You're missing that person. Whoever that person is, could be a parent, it could be a child, it could be a spouse. But I see healing in this department, okay? I see also lots of you are getting messages from your ancestors or from spirit guides or from your higher self. You're seeing dreams and you're connecting to your higher self. The full moon in Cancer, which is going to happen in your 9th house, because what I see really, Scorpio, your 9th house is activated. There's going to be a full moon on the 13th, okay? As you see in the chart here, there's going to be a full moon in your 13th house, in your 9th house. I apologize. And once again, I'm going to say everything back in Arabic. So, full moon in the 9th house, conjoined with Mars, your ruler, and the 9th house related to some sort of education, courses, online courses. It could be related to teaching. It could be related to travel. It could be related to some sort of religion or faith. It could be also related to a legal matter. So this full moon is something fated gonna happen, something destined. It's part of your fate. This is gonna happen. It's gonna come to a culmination or ending. The full moon sextile Uranus in your 7th house. So this is probably all of a sudden you're gonna decide that you're gonna leave a relationship, a marriage, or you're gonna go back to your spouse that you were separated from, okay? There could be a reconciliation here. I see that. Or some sort of healing to the relationship. If it's not a marriage, it could be a business partner, work relationship. It could be also you're reigniting this relationship, reigniting the passion into this relationship. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله برج العقرب إنه اللي بيحكم بيتك الثاني عشر فينوس راح تدخل فينوس هير راح تدخل لبيتك الخامس وراح تكون قريبة جدا من ساترن. ساترن هو بيحكم بيتك your third house، وفينوس برضو بتحكم بيتك السابع. So للبعض منكم راح يكون هذا النوع من التصالح أو الاستشفاء من شيء أو ربما ربما عندك طفل كان مريض راح يشفى، أو ربما أنت افتقدت طفل أو أم أو أب، أوكي، انتقل to the other world، يعني شخص أنت افتقدته، أوكي، أو فقدته وأنت الآن بتفتقده، يعني اشتقت له. That's what I'm trying to say. بس تكون شفاء من مرض، أوكي، أو شفاء من مشكلة معينة، أوكي. because Venus it could be also healing. ربما عندك طفل أو pet في المستشفى أو something، أوكي، وراح يشفى من مشكلة معينة، مشكلة صحية. القمر طبعا المكتمل في بيتك التاسع راح يعمل اقتران مع مارس بيحكم سكوربيو، أوكي. والقمر زي ما أنا دايما بقول بيجلب أشياء قدرية، أشياء مقدرة، أوكي، قضاء وقدر. راح يعمل سكستايل مع يورانوس في بيتك السابع. للبعض منكم ربما أنت أو أنت كنت متخاصم مع الشريك العاطفي والآن راح تتصالحوا، راح يكون في تصالح، والعلاقة هذه it's gonna be reignited، يعني راح يكون فيها passion again و مشاعر عاطفية تتجدد في هذا البيت، أوكي. لأن مارس your ruler قريب جدا من this full moon في بيتك التاسع. البعض منكم أنت والشريك بتقرروا السفر. للبعض منكم راح تدخل في مجال التعليم أو التدريس، أو إنك أنت أو أنت لازم تاخد كورس معين عشان تجدد your license. لو إنه عندك مثلا license معينة أو certification معين، لابد إنك تاخد كورس جديد عشان تجدد هذه اللايسنس. بس أنا مش يعني سكوربيو، أنا برضو شايفة لأن جوبيتر هو اللي بيحكم بيتك الخامس، موجود في بيتك الثامن، أوكي. كثير منكم في الوقت الحالي بتجي messages from the higher source، أوكي، أو بيعمل برضو أبحاث أو بيستمع كتير your higher self، لذاتك العليا، أو بتفكر كتير في الميتافيزيكس، الأشياء الكونية، أوكي. للبعض منكم عنده إحساس بأنه متضايق من شريكه العاطفي، ممكن بيضايقك كتير، ممكن زي ما أنا قلت أنتوا متخاصمين والشريك العاطفي حابب أنه أنتوا ترجعوا لبعض، بس أنت أو أنت سكوربيو بتقول يعني انك انت او انت بتحاول انك تختلي بنفسك شوي، وهذا الشريك بيضايقك بطلباته، بمتطلباته، بانه حابب انه ترجعوا لبعض، وانت بتقول نو، انا مثلا ستيل زعلان، او حتى لو انتوا رجعتوا لبعض هذا الشريك متطلب من الناحية الجسدية، أنت بتقول أنا ما عندي مزاج لهذه الأشياء في الوقت الحالي، أوكي. للبعض منكم أنا شايفة برضو إنه ممكن تتعرف على شخص جديد في هذه الفترة، أوكي سكوربيو. لما أنا بعمل قراءة لك I got 2 cards for you Scorpio. I got the High Priestess and 2 of Pentacles. So the High Priestess, طبعا you're gonna see the cards on the screen. High Priestess هو زي ما أنا قلت إنه في connection، في اتصال كبير بذاتك العليا، الاهتمام، أو إنه حتى أنت بتخفي أشياء عن الآخرين ما بتقول عنها، الاهتمام بالأمور الكونية والوجود والميتافيزيكس والأشياء الهيدن realm، the underworld, because you're ruled by Pluto، صح؟ وطبعا جوبيتر برضو موجود في بيتك الثامن، هذا بيقوي علاقتك أو تفكيرك في الأشياء الميتافيزيكس، الأشياء الأشياء المخفية، الأشياء اللي متهيألي بتقولوا لها in Arabic ما وراء الكون أو الكونيات or something along those lines، okay. The higher power, the higher source. برضو في بتشعر بأنك أو أنت you become more mysterious، يعني الناس بتنظر لك بتقول إيه هذا سكوربيو بيخفي أشياء، في أشياء أنت عندك أسرار بتخفيها، أوكي، ما حابب تحكي عنها. ربما في تغيير معين في حياتك أنت ما حابب تحكي عنه، أو تغيير معين في ذاتك، أو تغيير برضو حتى في in your finances، بس أنت ما بتحكي هذا الشيء لأي شخص. And you got also 2 of Pentacles. البعض منكم إنه عنده كتير من المسؤوليات، مش عارف إنه يوفق بين هذه المسؤوليات. فانت او انت بتحاول انك adapt yourself، انك انت تعمل توفيق في او تعمل اتزان بين مسؤولياتك، مثلا مسؤولياتك في البيت ومسؤولياتك في العمل، like work and life balance. بتحاول انك انت او انت تكون flexible في حياتك، حتى انه توفق بين مثلا ابنائك وعلاقتك، او لو كان مثلا عندك علاقه، لو انت مثلا single parent، اوكي، بتحاولي انك توفقي بين علاقتك مع ابنائك وعلاقتك مع الشريك العاطفي. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Wish you best of luck and a happy new year. Hello, Aquarius, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So Aquarius, as you see in the chart here, Mars is retrograde at the beginning of the month in your 7th house, and Pluto is in your house. So this could be there's an opposition here. So this could be a partner or somebody at your workplace, okay, a business partner, or it could be a relationship, or it could be a known enemy, somebody okay. I see there's some sort of disagreement, okay, or you're getting into aggressive conversation, and this person feels threatened by you or scared of you. That's what I see. On the 6th of January, Mars will move into your 6th house, okay? And it's going to be retrograding in your 6th house, okay? For the first few days, it's still going to be in opposition to Pluto in your house, and your 6th house is the house of your work schedule, your co-workers, your relationship with your co-workers, and it's the house of the service you provide, it's the house of your health, and it's the house of your pets, okay? So it could be something you've been dealing with related to your health. It seems to me it's very serious, and you've been ignoring it, and it's getting escalated now. The issues getting bigger and bigger. It could be also related to your schedules getting messed up, or there's some sort of agreement to a new schedule. Your boss put you on a new schedule or a new routine, and you don't like it. It doesn't work for you. It could be something related to your pets or your pet, okay, that requires your immediate attention, or it could be even a loss of a pet, okay? Now, we're still talking about the 2nd. As you see here, Venus entering to your 2nd house, the house of income, and the income coming from your source of income, money coming from your work, the work you do, okay, your job. So this tells me that they're gonna be, because Venus brings opportunity and brings money as well, and attracts money, attracts people to you. So this tells me that there could be an increase in your income, okay, because also the lunar nodes on the 12th, it's gonna shift into your 2nd house axis, and your 8th house axis. So the 2nd and the 8th, okay? So the south node will be in your 8th house, and the north node gonna be in your 2nd house. So this means that you're gonna be working to increase your income, or your source of income is going to change in order to get increase in your income, and you're going to leave some income that's coming from a partner or from, from the government. You're going to be independent here, okay? Because you're going to get a job, and it's going to increase your income early. That's what you have to do. Technically, that's what the North Node is. The North Node is, this is the life path that you're going to have to work on, or you're going to achieve something in this sector, okay? Because you're going to have loss here, okay? Loss of income. On the 13th, just give me 1 second. So on the 13th, there's gonna be a full moon in your sixth house, okay? Full moon in Cancer at 23 degree, and Aquarius, you rule the 23 degree, okay? And I explained in the first part of the video what the 23 degree means, according to the degree theory, okay? And prior to that, Mars already entered to your sixth house, and it's going to conjoin with the full moon in your sixth house. So this means there probably an ending of some sort of relationship with co-workers, or relationship, or some sort of a work schedule, okay, due to disagreement, or due to loss of job, or it could be also somebody said something behind your back, somebody from your the team you work with, created some sort of issue, or there's a conflict of interest here in your sixth house, or it could be also this loss is due to health matter, okay, or health issue, okay. This is a fated event, you can't run away from, okay. But I see there could be new opportunity, because remember, Venus is entering into your second house, the North Node is in your second house, so you could be quitting this place because you don't like the new schedule, okay, or you don't get along with some team members, or one member of the team, okay. So, but Venus into your second house, this is gonna bring more money, attract a new opportunity for you, okay Aquarius. So أنا راح أعيد اللي كنت بقوله لبرج الدلو، الكلام بالعربي اللي كنت بقوله إنه راح يكون عندك full moon في بيتك السادس، okay at 23 degree، ومارس retrograde here متراجع في بيتك السادس، راح يعمل اقتران مع فول مون. هذا شيء قضاء وقدر. أنا شايفة إنه راح يكون في اختلاف مع أشخاص، ربما زملاء في العمل، أو مشكلة، أو إنه أنت ما بتشعر بأنك مختلف مع شخص معين، أو إنه الجدول الجديد أو الروتين الجديد في العمل ما بيعجبك، أو إنه مشكلة صحية. أنا أكتر شيء شايفة إنه شخص ممكن من المجموعة اللي أنت بتشتغل معها بيقول عليك كلام أو بيخدعك، أو إنه في اختلاف، أنت بتضطر إنك أنت تترك العمل، أو إنه بيقولوا لك باي باي إحنا ما بنحتاجك في هذا العمل، اوكي. بس لان فينوس دخلت لبيتك الثاني، بيت الفرص وبيت الاموال وزياده في الاموال اللي بتيجي من تكنيكلي المعاش اللي بتيجي من عملك، اوكي، راح تخلق لك فرص جديده لزياده المعاش. ربما من الافضل انك انت تترك هذا المكان لانه في مكان افضل لك. برضو النورث نود اللي راح ينتقل هير لبيتك الثاني، والساوث نود راح يكون في بيتك الثامن، فهذا بيقول لي انه انت راح تفقد مصدر رزق كان بيجي ربما من الحكومة، أو ربما معونة حكومية، أو ربما أموال كانت بتجي من child support أو من المحكمة أو شيء من هذا النوع. هذا أنت راح تفقده غصبا عنك، يعني مش بإرادتك، بس لأن النورث نود موجود في بيتك الثاني. سو هذا بيقول لي إنه أنت لابد يكون اتجاهك هير، لابد إنك تكون مستقل، لابد إنك أنت تتحصل على عمل أو على معاش يجي من عملك أنت الخاص، أوكي. طبعا اللي راح يساعدك وجود فينوس هير ووجود ساتن برضو. ربما راح تتعرف على شخص يعينك في عمل جديد، أو إنه يعطيك فرصة عمل، أو إنه يعطيك معاش أفضل من معاشك الأول، أوكي. برضو يورانوس اللي بيحكمك موجود في بيتك الرابع، أوكي. للبعض منكم أنا شايفة ربما راح يكون في انتقال في بيتك، بيت العائلة، أو تغيير في بيت العائلة. maybe راح يكون في ولادة طفل جديد، أو إنه ربما انتقال من بيت العائلة، تنتقل لسكن جديد، okay. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I pulled 2 cards for you. الكارد الأولى ما عجبتني, so I pulled another card for you while I'm shuffling. الكارد الأولى طلعت لك Nine of Swords. You see the cards on the screen here. Nine of Swords هذا خوف. طبعا أنا قلت الكلام هذا في البداية لأن أساسا مارس كان موجود في بيتك السابع، أوكي، وكان في مواجهة بلوتو. فإما إنك أنت بتشعر بالخوف من شخص عدو أنت بتعرفه، اوكي، او شخص في لك علاقه به في العمل، اوكي، في خوف، في ظنون، في شكوك، بتشعر انه في اشخاص طعنتك في ظهرك، خدعتك، بتشعر بانك معزول او انك لوحدك في مكان العمل او حتى في علاقتك العاطفيه. تشعر بأنه في شخص خانك، تشعر باليأس، بالخوف. بس you got the three of pentacles as well and you see the second card on the screen. So هذا بيقول لي أنه أنت راح تدخل في جماعات جديدة، أوكي، راح يكون فيها تعاون وراح يكون فيها تفاهم، أوكي، وراح يكون في تعاون، راح يكون في أهداف مشتركة بينكم، وراح يكون في عمل مشترك بينكم، في تبادل للمعرفة وتبادل للمعلومات. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see for you, Aquarius. I wish you best of luck in January and a happy new year. Hi Leo, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So Leo, Venus enters into your 8th house on January the 2nd, and the lunar node's gonna shift from Aries and Libra axis into your Pisces and Virgo, which is the 8th and the 2nd house axis on the 12th of January, which is going to be your 8th house, if I didn't mention that. So this tells me that they're going to be, and Saturn is there already in your 8th house, Neptune is there in your 8th house. So this tells me they're going to be increase in your partner income or source of income, or because this is not your money house. This is the money coming from your relationship, from other people you're related to. It could be also from their investment, or it could be inheritance or something along those lines. Now, before that, we're gonna have, or we already, as we speak now, we have Mars retrograde in your house, and it's opposing Pluto in your 8th house. In your 7th house. So this is your house and this is your 7th house. There's opposition here. So this tells me that there's gonna be some sort of gossip, or it could be at your workplace, or your partnership, or it could be also open enemies. There's some sort of enviousness or jealousy, or you feel like somebody is very powerful in this sector, or in this part of your, on this department. You feel like you're threatened by this person, okay? You don't feel secure. You feel like it hurts your ego, okay? Or it hurts your ego, okay? Now, on the 6th, Mars is going to move into your 6th of January. Mars is going to move into your 12th house. Here, Leo, I highly suggest that you take extra precaution, okay? Because quite frankly, I don't feel, just give me 1 second. Let me remove this, because I changed the transit screen. So Mars on the 6th of January is going to move into your 12th house, okay? See, Mars is here now, and it's still going to be retrograde. So this is hidden enemies, okay? This is somebody, this is betrayal. This is somebody hitting you or stabbing you in your back. This is some criminal activity, okay? Because Pluto is still here in your 7th house, even though this is your open enemy house, okay? But here it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Leo, and especially this message is for Trump, okay? I feel like this is joint or united efforts from hidden enemies and known enemies, okay, to I don't know, to do something against you, or to do something to put you down, or make you fail, or probably even some assassination attempt, I don't know, but this is joint effort between known and hidden enemies, okay? This is literally betrayal. This is people from within your group is gonna betray you, okay? Now, in terms of you as a person or an average person, this is gossip. This is people talking behind your back. This is something related to your work, because you're gonna have full moon here in Cancer on the 13th, and it's gonna conjunct Mars, retrograde Mars, okay? This could be very much leaving a work or leaving a relationship or some sort of partnership, okay? I feel, quite frankly, also, if you don't leave, there could be somebody, your manager or your boss or higher management or the corporation where you work at, they're watching you here, okay? They're spying on you. They're watching everything you're doing, okay? They're literally having surveillance camera and watching what you're doing, like literally, okay? They're also watching all your online activities or transactions. It could be your enemies if it's not, but I see somebody of higher power than yours, okay? Remember, Pluto's here, is watching you, okay? Is spying on you, okay? I see some kind of chaos or havoc around you is going to happen, or it's going to be created. Leo, I don't like this energy at all for you, and you really need to take a precaution at least 7 days, and 7 days after this full moon in Cancer, especially the 7 days leading to this full moon, okay? Because the energy is building since Mars was in your house and moving and conjoining the moon here. And you see here, even Venus is forming a square with Jupiter. I don't like this energy at all. This is your 8th house, hidden places, that's ruled by Pluto. Saturn's here and the North Node is here. I mean, the North Node is in your 8th house. It's good. It means that, as I mentioned, there could be some, new opportunities or increase of income, or, advancement for your partner. But Venus square Jupiter, I don't like this energy. And if you see here, there is like a grand square between Lilith, the Sun, Chiron, and Mars, and the full moon. So there is a grand square here, okay? I don't like this energy at all, Leo. All I'm hoping is that you're gonna take a precaution. While I'm shuffling the cards, Leo, I got the 5 wands for you, okay? And the 5 wands, this is really competition. This is argument. This is like people arguing with one another and not listening to one another, okay? Everybody is making accusation against the other person, and you're not even listening to one another. So I see you involved into all of this, okay? I see clash of ego. I like these people, they're just thinking about just me, myself, and I. Like, people involved in this kind of heated argument, they're very egotistical. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, are very argumentative. There's aggression, there's as I said, accusation, there's tension, there's conflict. Okay, so أنا راح أحيد بالعربي بسرعة برج الأسد. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه مارس لما كان متراجع عندك في مواجهة بلوتو في بيتك السابع، اوكي، هذا بيقول لي انه في شخص اقوى منك، انت خايف منه، بتشعر بانك مهدد من هذا الشخص، اوكي، بتشعر بالخوف من هذا الشخص. هذا الشخص ربما مديرك في العمل، او ربما شخص اقوى منك اساسا، اوكي. بتشعر الاشخاص هي بتراقبك، بتراقب بتراقب كل تحركاتك، كل أعمالك. أوكي، حتى لما مارس ينتقل لبيتك الثاني عشر، هذا بيقول لي انه في كلام من وراء ظهرك، في اشخاص بتحاول ان هي تقع بك، في تعاون بين اعداء انت بتعرفهم واعداء انت ما بتعرفهم. اوكي، لان البيت الثاني عشر هذا الأعداء المخفيين اللي أنت ما بتعرفهم، بس البيت السابع هذا بيت الأعداء اللي أنت بتعرفهم. أوكي، وبيت برضو الشركاء العمل والشركاء العاطفيين. أوكي، بس أنا شايفة إنه في باور ستراجل، في أشخاص بتراقبك. أنا بقول بتتجسس عليك، بتراقبك، بتحاول انك تضعك في مشكلة كبيرة. للبعض منكم انا زي ما قلت انه ربما حتى محاولة انهائك او انهاء مكانتك او طردك من العمل او something along those lines. So be careful. be careful برج الأسد. أنا مش حابة هذه الانرجي. وطبعا طلعت لك الفايف اوف وانز. فايف اوف وانز زي ما أنا قلت هذه أشخاص بتتعارك مع بعض، أشخاص في حالة غضب شديد، ما بيستمعوا حتى لآراء البعض، بس بيوجهوا اتهامات. أشخاص أنانيين، ما بيشعروا إلا بأنفسهم، ما بيحسوا إلا بأنفسهم، ما بتهمهم إلا مصلحة أنفسهم. أوكي، وانت منهم برج الاسد. and I'm not gonna lie to you, you're one of them. you're very egotistical. اوكي، ما بيهمك. بتحس انه حتى الكلام، انه حتى لو انه شخص مثلا انتقدك انتقاد بناء، انت بتاخده بطريقه سلبيه وبتقول بتشعر بالاهانه. اوكي، that's what I see for you برج الاسد. I'm not gonna lie to you. 20 اليوم الأولى، الأيام الأولى من January, you really need to be careful and watch out. Okay, برج الأسد, I'm sorry for this message, but that's what I see for you. I wish you best of luck. Hello Taurus, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So Taurus, Mars at the beginning of the month is retrograde in your 4th house, as you see here, opposing Pluto in your 10th house. Okay, so this tells me that there could be some sort of power struggle between your home and your career or your status. Okay, it could be some heated argument. It could be accusations or a fight related to between, probably it could be at your home, because Mars is retrograde in your home sector. Okay, and Pluto is in your 10th house. So once again, it could be accusation or a fight related to your status at work, or related, or it could be something related to your career. Okay, an accusation related to your career. And then Mars gonna move. It could be even with a client if you're not working for anybody. Okay, it could be a client tells you that, or they're making a complaint or some sort of accusation and about your service or the product that you sell to your client. And then Mars retrograde gonna move into your 3rd house. So here it's gonna be gossip. It's gonna be excuse me Taurus, I'm not feeling well. Or it's going to be related to some equipment or electronics or software that you use. Okay, it could be even rumors. It could be you're the one who's, I'm not gonna lie to you Taurus, it could be you're the one who's the source of the gossip or the talk about or your neighbors are talking about you, or your siblings saying something about you, or some sort of argument or accusation or something related to asset. Okay, because Pluto is still in your 10th house. It could be also about a parking spot. I don't know if it's related to your car or something. And then we see also on the 12th or the 13th that the North Node is going to move into your 11th house. Okay, Pisces is your 11th house. Let me just give me 1 second. Let me remove these scribbles. Of course, I'm going to repeat these messages in Arabic. Okay, but I'm going to say it in English first. So we see also Venus, your ruler, is going to move into your 11th house. Okay, and the North Node is changing from your 12th house and your, 6th house axis to your 11th and your 5th house axis. Okay. So this tells me that you're gonna leave some old groups or friendship because you're gonna join new groups. Okay, so this also tells me that you're probably gonna quit your job. Okay, and because you're moving to another job. This is your 5th house. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to make sure it's your 5th house and your 11th house axis. Okay, so you're gonna leave some sort of relationship here in your 5th house. Or maybe even, I'm not gonna lie to you, it could be even your kids. You're gonna leave your kids, okay? Because you're joining new groups. Maybe you're traveling, okay? Or maybe you're gonna join groups online, okay? But also because, have Mercury and the Sun in your 9th house. So this and Mercury actually trines Saturn in your 11th. So this could be some sort of relationship or new connection with people or groups online or groups from other countries. Okay. There could be also some clarification related to, a new program or a new course that it's either a course that you're going to give or a course that you are going to take, okay? It's going to make you connect with the new groups or new people. It could be because you're joining or you're doing, you're doing masters maybe, or you're doing some sort of higher education, or you're going to travel abroad for higher education. It could be travel for other purposes or for selling your products, or once again joining a new group. Okay. Anyways, also we have the full moon in your 3rd house. Okay, conjoin, which is Cancer, conjoin with Mars, which is the ruler of your 12th house, and Mars is retrograde. Mars, as I said in the beginning, was in your 4th house. Now it's going to move into your 3rd house. So as I said, this could tell me that you're gonna leave neighbors, or you're gonna end a relationship with neighbors, okay, or with siblings, or there gonna be some sort of arguments or disagreement with with the siblings or with your neighbors. Or it could be also some misunderstanding. Okay, it could be related to your car. Okay, it could be related issue with your car. For some of you, I see that you're gonna have allergy or some health matter. It could be related to your bones or your joints. Whatever the health issue, I feel it's gonna make you, because Lilith's sitting here in your 6th house, and it's opposing Chiron in your 12th house. I see health issue or health, and also you have Uranus still here, Taurus. Okay, so I do see hospitalization due to health matter. It's been, it's been there for a while. You ignored it. Now it's gonna come to surface again. Okay. You probably end up being hospitalized for this issue, okay? Or you're probably gonna end up being in bed for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's what I see. It could be also some sort of like a surgery or something you're trying to postpone, but now you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to do it. because the problem is escalating, or I'm sorry, Taurus, but that's what I see for you. And when I was shuffling the cards, I got Five of Swords, and I also got Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands, and by the way, guys, I'm going to say the message in Arabic soon, but let me just tell you what the cards mean. So Five of Swords and Nine of Wands, I see a really heated argument. I see accusations and pointing fingers, and also calling names and yellings, and, you know, I don't know, it could be with family members or neighbors, or it could be even with your siblings or your kids or your spouse. I see arguments and dispute, or it could be related to your work or with the clients, because I see that you've been dealing with this and you're persevering for a while, but now you're saying, that's it, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I need to get, you know, I need to, I'm very tired. It could be also related to, now this is the Five Swords and Nine of Wands, okay, together. But it could be also a health matter that you've been trying to not to deal with for a while, but now you're getting very, you know, it's affecting you, it's affecting your energy, you're drained energetically, you're fatigued, you're exhausted, and you have to take care of this issue as well. Okay, so اللي انا قلته راح اعيده طبعا بالعربي بسرعه. اوكي، القمر المكتمل ومارس المتراجع في بيتك الثالث، هذا بيقول لي انه راح يكون في نقاش حاد مع اشخاص، اما يكون اخوتك، اما الجيران، اما مشكله في السياره، او مشكله في الاتصالات، او حتى في موضوع المواصلات، او مشكله، او ربما you got a ticket or something. اوكي، الopposition between Lilith and Chiron في بيتك الثاني عشر، وليلث في بيتك السادس، ويورانوس موجود عندك تورس. هذا بيقول لي انه في مشكله صحيه انت كنت بتعاني منها من فتره طويله وكنت بتتجاهلها، بس ناو المشكله كبرت وصار ما فيك انك انت وانت تتجاهلها. البعض منكم it could be just allergy. اوكي، البعض منكم لا، هي مشكلة صحية وتحتاج لعملية، وناو انت المشكلة هذه راح تخليك تقعد في الفراش لفترة. اوكي، yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you, Taurus. I'm sorry for this message, but that's what I see for January. I wish you best of luck. Hi Pisces, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, Pisces. So Pisces, Venus is the ruler of your 8th house entering your house, and Venus is exalted in your house. Venus is very happy in your house. Venus is going to bring lots of opportunity. It's going to attract people to you. It's going to attract eyes to you. It's going to attract relationship, money, new situation, new opportunities. Okay, people gonna be looking at you and saying, wow, Pisces is glowing, Pisces looks happy. Venus gonna make you overindulge, or you know, indulge and overindulge. You could be entering into a new relationship, and you know, you're gonna go to like a hotel or somewhere like far with this new romantic relationship. For some of you, you're gonna meet somebody, and you're gonna feel that you know, you're gonna feel the love at first sight, really, literally. Okay, Venus also is gonna make you, and actually, if you are looking into, you know, buying a new wardrobe, or you know, new clothing, and change your hairstyle or haircut, or you know, do some cosmetic procedure, not like a surgery or something, but just like a skincare, you know, procedure, or a skincare product or something like that. This is the very best time to do it, because it's going to go to your favor. It's going to make you glow. It's going to make you very beautiful or handsome. Okay, whether you're a man or a female or woman. Venus also is the ruler of your 3rd house, so they're going to be a very harmonious conversation with people. It could be something related to your work, it could be co-workers, it could be you know, online communication with somebody. Okay, also Jupiter, your ruler, still opposes Mercury. While Jupiter is in your 4th house in opposition with Mercury for now, but Mercury is going to enter into your 11th house very soon. So this tells me that there going to be some sort of... Mercury is the ruler of your 4th house. Well, as long as Mercury is in a position with Jupiter, there's still going to be some sort of, disagreement or things that's hidden or, not clear, or miscommunication with family members or with a spouse, because Mercury rules your 7th house as well. But once Mercury enters into your 11th house, the communication will be much better. You're going to meet as I said, you're going to maybe start meeting with new groups or getting into connection with the new network, or, it could be online most of the time, okay? Or it could be even, virtual meetings. You're going to have lots of virtual meetings, okay? Full moon in Cancer, of course, is your 5th house. And as I mentioned to the previous signs, full moon in Cancer gonna bring something faded, okay? It's something destined. It's gonna conjoin Mars. Mars is the ruler of your 2nd house, the house of money, your income, your resources, your source of income. So that will tell me there could be some sort of luck, something, I don't know. I mean, you know what, Pisces, if you play a lottery, you could be winning something. But that I always say that the full moon, it is faded, but it also reversal of a situation or a condition or a relationship. So whatever situation you're going through right now, it's going to be changing once, around the 13th of January. Always give it 4 or 5 days before the full moon. And because Mars is the ruler of your 2nd house, the house of your resources and your money, I would say, Pisces, be careful of scammers, okay? Because Mars retrograde, it could be somebody's trying to sell you something that's not worth the price. In other words, trying to sell you something, and tell you, try to convince you that this is precious and this is very expensive, when in reality, it's not worth it. Be careful of that, okay? On the other hand, I see some sort of scammer is trying to hack into or try to get money from you somehow, maybe ask you for a loan or something, so be careful. Or it could be you get into a relationship or you meet somebody and they ask you to buy them something expensive. I don't know where I get that, but this is just a message I get right now, so I'm not sure. This could be, this could be resonating with somebody out there. Now, Uranus in your 3rd house sextile the full moon. Okay? So, I feel like you're trying to sort out some sort of or you know what, Pisces, you're probably getting into a relationship and you're trying to convince this a new person you just met. I don't know, you want to travel together, or you want to meet them somewhere abroad, or you're gonna be in touch with somebody, or all of a sudden you're gonna visit somebody who you've been in touch with. That person could be a long distance relationship. Now you're gonna tell them you want to meet with them, and you are actually going to meet with them. Okay, so take whatever resonates, but because Uranus, this is something all of a sudden, or maybe that person tells you that they're coming to visit you. Okay, it could go either way. Okay, The other thing is, I also see that some sort of situation going around your family home or your assets at, back home, or your, some sort of maybe inheritance or something. Okay. Maybe somebody's trying to ask you to sell it or convince you to sell that asset or get rid of that asset or investment. But I see an asset related to your home or your family home. Okay. And somebody's trying to, once again, it could be a real estate agent, or somebody's telling you, here, let's sell it now because the price is going to go down in the future and this is the best time to do it. I see that you're not going to agree to it. You're going to still wait for that. Okay. On the other hand, Pisces, I see some new opportunity coming into your lap, okay, or fall into your lap, because that's what Venus is going to do in your house. Venus also going to conjoin with Saturn. Saturn is the ruler of your, as I said, 11th house. So you're going to be joining in new groups. You're probably going to go party with the new people, or new groups. Or you're going to meet somebody who's going to be flirting with you. Okay, so what I was saying, Pisces, للبعض منكم راح تدخل في علاقات أو مجموعات جديدة. للبعض منكم راح تدخل في علاقة مع شخص كنت بينك وبينه كلام، كان علاقة long distance يعني online، بس فجأة هذا الشخص يقول لك أنا جاي حاب أزورك، أو أنت بتقول لهذا الشخص أنا بحب أزورك، أو خلينا مثلا نسافر ونلتقي مع بعض في مكان، أو للبعض منكم فعلا راح تتقابل مع هذا الشخص. اوكي، وراح تروحوا تختفوا عن الانظار لفتره لوحدكم. للبعض منكم انا شايفه انه في شخص ما راح يحاول انه يضحك عليك او يبيع لك شيء بأغلى من حقه، أغلى من سعره، أو شخص إنه بيحاول يستلف منك أموال وإنت بترفض هذا الشيء، شيء من هذا النوع، أو شخص ربما حاول انه يتحصل على your credit card number or something like that. انا شايفه برضو انه في شخص او ربما شخص يتعلق بالعقارات، real estate agent, I don't know what you call it in Arabic، بيحاولوا ان يقنعك تبيع ملك في بيت العائله، يتعلق ببيت العائله، او ملك يتعلق بإرث انت او انت تحصلت عليه، وانت ترفض انك انت تبيع هذا الشيء لأنه هذا الشخص حابب إنه يخليك تتسرع في القرار، بس أنت بتقول لا، أنا حابب إني أنا أنتظر. للبعض منكم أنا شايف إنه راح تدخل في مجموعات جديدة، هذه المجموعات راح يكون في انجذاب بينك وانسجام بينك وبينهم. أنا شايفة كتير منكم راح يغير من ربما قصة شعره، أو يشتري ملابس جديدة، أو يعمل أو تشتري ميك اب، أو تغيري من شيء معين من مظهرك، وراح يخلي الأنظار كلها منجذبة لك. للبعض منكم أنا شايفة أنه راح يشرب أوكي، أو راح ينغمس في الأشياء اللي فيها اسكابيزم. I'm not gonna lie to you، لأن فينوس راح تدخل لعندك، راح تخليك you wanna overindulge. اوكي، البعض منكم maybe حتى انه راح يزيد وزنه، لان فينوس وجوبيتر لما تدخل البيت الاول، البعض منكم راح يكون في حمل. I'm not gonna lie to you Scorpio Pisces. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what I see for you, Pisces. And I pulled the World card. You see the World card on the screen. The World card for you means completion, ending of a ending of a cycle. يعني في مرحلة في حياتك وصلت أنت أو أنت للقمة في هذه المرحلة، والمرحلة هذه راح تنتهي لأنك راح تدخل في مرحلة جديدة في حياتك. للبعض منكم the World card أو it means إنه راح يكون في سفر، راح يكون في انتقال، أو إنه أنت تشعر بأنك fulfilled، أنك أنت تمكنت من تحقيق أمنياتك ونجحت في شيء معين. أوكي، ربما في مركز معين أو في عمل معين، وناو أنت حابب تنتقل، أو ربما البعض منكم راح يكون في ترقية. أوكي، Yeah, that's what I see for you, Pisces. I wish you best of luck and Happy New Year. Hi, Virgo. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So, Virgo, Venus enters your 7th house on the 2nd of January. And Saturn is in your 7th house. Neptune is in your 7th house, and on the 11th or the 12th, depending on where you what time zone you are, or the lunar node's gonna enter or is gonna shift from the axis of Aries and Libra into Pisces and yourself. Okay, so the North Node going to be into your 7th house, or it's going to move into your 7th house, either the 11th or 12th of January. And the South Node going to be entering your house, Virgo, okay? And on the 13th of January, we're going to have full moon in Cancer, and it's going to conjunct with Mars, the ruler of your 8th house and the ruler of your 3rd house as well. Okay, so all of this tells me that, especially with the South Node in your house, Virgo, you really need to let go of control issue. You really need to be less judgmental, actually not judgmental at all, and stop judging people. Okay, you need to have control over your emotions. And you really need to stop being so, dominant and, as I said, controlling, and you want things to go your own way, okay? The North Node is in your 7th house. You need to go with the flow and have some leap of faith, okay? And you need to let your partner take the lead, or be in the driver's seat. Because the more you're controlling, Virgo, once again, that's what the South Node means. South Node is we have to let go of our past behavior or past life patterns. What we used to do in the past that doesn't serve us anymore in this lifetime, okay? And it is in your house. So stop overanalyzing, stop ruling everything, and stop being perfectionist, okay? And just go with the flow, okay? And give the partner, let your partner lead, okay? And maybe that's why you always have, power struggle with your partner, okay? Either your business partner or your spouse or your romantic partner. For some of you, Virgo, I see some arguments with your friends because you know what? This is the full moon. The full moon conjunct with the full moon technically brings everything, that's fated, destined, okay? Something that we have no way to run away from, like we have to deal with in this lifetime, okay? It's fated, it's destined, and it's going to happen whether we like it or not. And Mars is retrograde in your 11th house, and it's going to conjoin with this full moon. So there could be some ending in a relationship with friends. It could be groups you belong to. It could be even a family member. I don't know. It could be a relationship or a group you belong to at your workplace. Okay, especially that Mercury is still in your 4th house. Well, this is the 13th, but Mercury is going to move into your 5th house. But, the first week of before the 13th, Mercury is going to be in your 4th house, as you see here. Where's the 4th house? Yeah, here. Mercury is still here in your 4th house, okay? So, and it's going to be forming a square with Neptune. See, this is Mercury squaring Neptune, and Neptune is in your 7th house. So this is literally disagreement or some confusion related to a conversation you're having with somebody in your partnership sector, okay? Or it could be an enemy that you know, okay? There is some disagreement, okay? Or a disagreement between a family member and a partner, or something related to your family that doesn't align with your plans with your partner. For some of you, I feel like you are uncertain, you're confused, you feel guilty or conflicted. You can't come into a decision. You really need to do lots of healing and soul searching, Virgo, because the sun in your 5th house and Uranus in your 9th house is forming a trine with you, and it's going to sextile with Neptune. Uranus sextile with Neptune, as you see here in your 7th house, which is a good, a good aspect. It's going to bring some sort of luck or some sort of opportunity or some sort of harmonious agreement, or work opportunity, or like once again some sort of agreement with the partner. So Neptune here also sextile the sun in your the sun is in your 5th house, Neptune is in your 7th house. You know what, the sun here is literally is a clarification about something that was confusing for you related to your partnership sector. Okay, so there's gonna be clarity. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله برج العقرب، رح أقول الكلام اللي قلته in English، رح أعيده بالعربي. أنا قلت إنه فينوس رح تنتقل، فينوس وساترن ونبتون. فينوس أساسا رح تنتقل لبيتك السابع on January the 2nd. ساترن موجود already ونبتون موجودة، والنورث نود رح ينتقل لبيتك السابع، والساوث نود رح ينتقل لعندك. أوكي، الساوث نود هذا بيقول لك انك انت تتخلى على تحكمك بالامور، وانه انت تحقق في كل شيء، وانه تحب كل شيء يحصل كما تريد، او انك تتحكم في الامور، وانك تصدر احكام اعتباطيه على الاشخاص، او تصدر احكام سريعه على الاشخاص. اوكي، وما تكون متحكم ومسيطر على كل شيء. لابد انه يكون عندك ايمان وثقه، اوكي، وانك تمشي مع التيار. اوكي، وانك تترك الشريك، خلي الشريك ياخذ مركز القياده، بدل ما انك انت دائما انا المواضيع هذه لابد ان هي تمشي بالطريقه اللي انا حبها، ولو ما مشت بالطريقه اللي انا بحبها اذا بتصير مشكله كبيره. اوكي، so that's technically what I was saying. انا برضو قلت انه ربما راح يكون في علاقة رح تنتهي مع أصدقاء أو مجموعة أنت بتنتمي إليها. ربما أنت حتى تشعر بالذنب لأن في تلازم حصل، أو في تبادل اتهامات أو كلام حصل في هذا الموضوع. أنا شايفة في شيء رح ينتهي في بيتك ال11 هي. أوكي، عادة بيكون علاقة مع أصدقاء أو مجموعات. أوكي، أو إنه رح تتخلى على هذه المجموعات، وربما بتحاول تبحث عن أصدقاء آخرين. للبعض منكم رح يكون في انتقال. أوكي، للبعض منكم رح يكون في رح يكون في كلام أو أوكي. so طبعا الترانزيت اللي أنت بتشوفها now it's on the 13th. اوكي، بس بداية الشهر راح يكون في اختلاف، او راح يكون في موضوع مش واضح بالنسبة لك، بس لأن الشمس، اوكي، لأن ميركوري اساسا كان here in your 4th house، اذا كان في اختلاف او عدم اتفاق بين بيت العائلة وبيت الشراكة. بس بعدين ميركوري راح ينتقل لبيتك الخامس، والشمس موجودة here. اوكي، عامله سكستايل مع نبتون في بيتك السابع. اذا في شيء معين راح يتضح، اوكي، او قضيه معينه راح تتضح. راح يكون في تغيير بشكل عام، تغيير مفاجئ. التغيير هذا راح يسعدك. اوكي، للبعض منكم انا شايفه انه ميبي راح، لان فينوس راح تدخل لبيتك السابع، اما انه راح تتحصل على عمل جديد، أو إنه علاقتك مع الشريك رح تتجدد، لأن ساتن برضو موجود هير، وساتن بيحكم بيتك الخامس. أوكي، وفينوس رح تدخل هير، فينوس رح تعمل conjunction مع ساتن. إذا أنا بصراحة شايفة هير إنه رح تكون في علاقة حميمة بينك وبين الشريك، أو ربما علاقات جديدة في العمل. Anyways, Virgo, that's what I see for the first 2 weeks in January. I pulled a card for you and I got the Wheel of Fortune. And Wheel of Fortune تغيير في الحظوظ، أوكي؟ أو إنه سايكل معينة أو مرحلة معينة من حياتك راح تتغير. للبعض منكم راح تتغير للأفضل، أوكي؟ depending. Wheel of Fortune برضو تتعلق بالكارما، أوكي؟ So you're gonna reap what you've sown. So whatever you've done, you're gonna get it. So لو عملتي أشياء جيدة, you're gonna be rewarded for it, أوكي؟ أنا برضو شايفة لو إنه هذا الشيء إنه في نوع من الفورتشن أو اللك راح يجي لعندك، اوكي. انا شايفه انه في حظوظ جيده جايك فيرجو، لان once again اعيد انه فينوس راح تدخل لبيتك السابع، راح تعمل conjunction مع ساترن. هذا بيقول لي انه في حظوظ جميله جايك، اشياء ربما غير متوقعه. اوكي فيرجو, that's what I have for you. I wish you a happy new year and best of luck. Hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So Sagittarius, Venus is entering your 4th house on January the 2nd. Saturn is already there in your 4th house. Neptune is there, and on the 12th, the lunar node's gonna enter into your 4th house as well. So there is lots of attention in this 4th house. So for some of you, this could mean you're buying a new house, or you're moving, or you probably get into a relationship with somebody, and because Venus is the ruler of your 11th house, so you probably met with somebody through a group or something, and now you are in a relationship with this person. So you need to be careful though. The lunar nodes, as I said, they're going to shift into Pisces, your 4th and your 10th house, the axis of the 4th and the 10th. Okay, so the south node gonna be in the 10th, and the north node gonna be in your 4th. And once again, because lots of folks in your 4th house, so this tells me that whatever relationship you get into, it's a karmic relationship. You're gonna learn a new, or you're gonna, experience something new, and you're gonna learn a lesson from this relationship. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you need to sort out some sort of ticket or a fine, or I don't know, something related to the city or municipality where you live. Okay, and I'm gonna say that in Arabic shortly, but I'm just gonna say this message in English first. So you will have a full moon in your 8th house, which is at 23 degree and 59 minutes, conjoin or in conjunction, or this full moon is going to conjoin Mars, the ruler of your 5th house. So to me, this could be something that overwhelming you psychologically, or in your psyche, or something that was overwhelming, caused so much sorrow and sadness. It could be, I don't know, Sagittarius, it could be a loss of a family member, or a loss of a person that you were connected too much to. It could be also somebody's pushing you to do something that you don't want to do, and then you end up just leaving that relationship, but it's gonna be or it's gonna make you feel sad and lonely, and you want to hide, or you don't want to talk to anybody. For others, I feel like you're trying to get some loan or some help from a bank, something related to your 4th house, maybe because you want to buy a land, or you want to buy expensive equipment, or you want to buy or you want to repair something expensive in your house. For some of you, there could be some sort of damage to your house due to a tornado or a flood or something, and the insurance company didn't pay you money, or there were a delay from the government or from the bank to give you money, or the insurance or something like that. Or when you get the money, it's not enough to do the repairs, and you're gonna feel like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do now? I feel something related to this. For some of you Sagittarius, because we just have a new moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn is in your second house, and we're still around this time, we still have the sun in Capricorn. So this could be, you get some bonus through your work, because this is the house of your own money coming from your, your source of income, basically your job, okay? Or you probably get some severance package, or increase in income or something like that, or new opportunities. So this will help you to build the house that you're looking to build, or to buy the land, or to pay for the repairs that you want to do into your house. Now also this full moon in your 8th house is going to sextile with Uranus in Taurus, and Taurus is your 6th house, okay? So probably somebody from your workplace is going to help you, or is going to give you some comfort, or condole you or something along those lines. So اللي أنا كنت بقوله برج القوس، إنه البعض منكم ربما كان في علاقة أو دخل في علاقة، العلاقة هذه انتهت فجأة، أو إنه افتقدت شخص من العائلة، شخص أنت بتحبه كتير، بتشعر بالحزن لافتقادك له. ربما هذا الافتقاد برضو خلاك تفتقد، كان تجيك أموال، أو إنه الشخص هذا اللي أنت انفصلت عنه أو فقدته، الأموال اللي كانت تجي عن طريقه فقدتها برضو أو انتهت. Okay. Yeah, that's what I see. البعض منكم ربما طلب معونة من البنك، أو أو كان في متوقع إنه تجي معونة من الحكومة، لأني أنا شايفة أن البعض منكم ربما البيت اللي أنت أو أنت بتسكني فيه محتاج لتصليحات، ربما حصل عواصف أو flood or something along those lines، والبيت محتاج لتصليحات، وهذا سيكلفك أموال كثيرة، وأنت كنت متوقع أموال تجيك من التأمين أو الحكومة، بس الموضوع هذا تأخر. أوكي. أو إنه لما تجيك الأموال مش راح تكون كافية إنه تعمل التصليحات. بس أنا برضو شايفة، لأنه إحنا كان عنا نيو مون إن كابريكورن هذا بيتك الثاني، بيت مصدر أموال اللي بتجيك من مصدر عملك. أوكي. سو ربما أنت أو أنت راح تتحصلي على بونس، أو راح يكون في زيادة معاش، أو إنه في شخص من الأصدقاء راح يساعدك، راح يقدم يد العون لك. أوكي. Yeah, that's pretty much what I see. بس أنا برضو شايفة إنه البعض منكم ربما راح يكون ربما البيت لأني أنا شايفة إنه كتير منكم حابب يشتري بيت أو يشتري أرض، أو إنه ينتقل لأرض جديدة، أو يشتري أرض في البلد اللي مسقط اللي هو اتولد فيها. أوكي. بس أنت محتاج أموال. أنا شايفة إنه البعض منكم محتاج إنه يتحصل على ترخيصات معينة، أو إنه الترخيصات هذه ربما راح يكون فيها تأخير، something along those lines. أوكي. Sagittarius. بس أنا شايفة إنه في شخص إما في مجال العمل، أو إنه ربما هذا الشخص راح يساعدك، أو إنه في شيء يتعلق برضو حتى بصحتك. أوكي. الموضوع هذا راح يكون إيجابي، يعني مش راح يكون شيء مخيف، شيء مفاجئ، بس راح يكون شيء إيجابي. أوكي Sagittarius. الكارد اللي أنا طلعت لي لك هي Queen of Wands. You're gonna see the card on the screen here. This Queen of Wands بيقول لي إنه انت عندك او انت عندك ثقة بنفسك بانك بامكانك انك انت او انت تحقق الاشياء اللي انت تريديها. عندك determination، متأكدة او انه عندك اصرار وعزم على تحقيق هذا الشيء مهما كانت الصعوبات. برضو عندك متفائل بالمستقبل و very passionate، وعندك الحيوية والنشاط، انك انت تجذب الاشياء او الاشخاص لك اللي ممكن ان هي تساعدك لتحقق ما تريده. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I wish you best of luck and a happy new year. Hi Gemini, how are you doing? So Gemini, well, first of all, Mars is retrograde in your second house, as you see here. And we're gonna have full moon in your second house. So this tells me that there gonna be some sort of lots of expenses. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I personally experienced that when Mars was in Leo. So there are gonna be lots of unexpected expenses related to it could be your family, it could be your children, it could be repairs to a vehicle or a house or something like that, because also the lunar nodes gonna shift from Aries and Libra axis to Pisces and Virgo axis. Okay, so Virgo is your 4th house and Pisces is your 10th house. So this tells me that you're probably gonna leave your country or your family home and you're gonna move somewhere far because you want to change, because of change of status. It could be because you got a job abroad or because you're getting married to somebody and you have to join that person. But I see that lots of you gonna be leaving either your country or your family home because you're moving out and you're moving with somebody else. Okay, and this is gonna happen within the next 18 months because the lunar nodes change every 18 months, right? So just going back to this retrograde, Mars retrograde in your second house, it doesn't only mean loss of source of income or lots of money, lots of expenses. It also mean if I didn't mention loss of source of income, then for some of you it is loss of, because there's a full moon here as well. Okay, because I see some of you saying to your job, okay, I quit, I'm leaving this place. That's during the full moon. But also Mars retrograde, this is an argument or heated argument related to your source of income. Okay, or means your job or the place where you work. Okay, but it also could mean that you're gonna quit like some sort of addiction, or like quitting smoking or quitting drinking coffee or some bad habit. I don't know. The other thing is just so that you know, Uranus is going to leave your 12th house and is going to enter into your house in July, and it's going to be there until November, and then it's going to retrograde to your 12th house, okay, and then enter again into your house in 2026 to be there for the next 8 years. Okay, so there are gonna be lots of sudden shocking changes in yourself and your identity. Okay, now just going back to the full moon in your second house, as I said, this could be quitting a job or, a loss of your source of income. This could be also, full moon is always something faded. It's going to happen, okay? It's also a reversal of a situation. So in other words, if it's like because the lunar nodes are moving once again in coming out of, like, the south node going to be in your 4th house and the north node is going to be into your 10th house. So there could be, if you were unemployed, you're going to become employed. Okay, so even if there's some loss, you're going to get a new job. okay? Or they're going to be changing your status. So if you were divorced, you're going to get married. If you're married, you're going to be divorced, okay? Because this is going to happen within the next 18 months. So even if there's some loss here, there's going to be, some makeup here, okay? Yeah, so I see new opportunities because it's also connected to Uranus in your 12th house. I actually see some sudden change that wasn't even expected, okay? But it might open other source of somewhere. Now let me tell you, there could be also change of the place where you are right now. You're gonna have to move, or you're gonna have to go back to your hometown or something along those lines, okay? Gemini, to be perfectly honest, when I pulled one card for you and I didn't like it, and then I pulled another card. So the first card I got for you, it's Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords is the feeling that you're trapped, you're stuck, you can't see clearly, you feel like you're victimized, or you're handcuffed, or you're restricted, or you're imprisoned. For some of you, I don't know, maybe you're gonna have to deal with some legal matter or legal situation and you don't know how to deal with it, okay? You're gonna feel powerless. You don't know what to do, okay? And you'll see the Eight of Swords in the front of you on the screen here. And then, because I didn't like this card, but it's literally swords. It's all mental problems. It's fear, it's confusion, it's not able to see clearly, okay? It's like you're having a blindfold in your eyes. You're not able to see, you're not able to think. Okay, you feel like, once again, you're trapped in a situation. You don't know how to be released or be relieved from this. For some of you, I'm not going to lie to you, it's a prison, or you're going to do something that's going to put you in a prison. And I'm sorry, Gemini, this is not going to resonate with everybody, for some of you only. So, and the other one, a card I got the Hermit, which is technically soul searching. It's trying to find a solution. It's trying to connect to your higher self. It's maybe because with the Eight of Swords, you feel like you're trapped, you're powerless. Then you're going to decide that you want to connect to the higher source, and you're going to start praying, or, praying to God, or, for help, for guidance. Okay, you're going to become like, you're going to become like kind of isolated, or doing soul searching, trying to find solution, trying to connect with your spirit guides, and you do some sort of contemplation or introspection. Gemini, أنا رح أعيد بسرعة بالعربي، أوكي، اللي كنت بقوله إنه القمر المكتمل في بيتك الثاني هذا، لكثير منكم ربما انك انت راح تترك العمل، او انك راح تفقد مصدر رزق، اوكي، لان مارس ريتروجريد اوفر ذير. فهذا بيقول لي ربما راح يكون في بعض منكم تسرع في القرار، او انك انت فرض عليك انك انت تترك العمل، اوكي، لأن شيء مفاجئ راح يحصل. برضو أنا قلت إنه اللونر نودز، أنا ما بعرف إيش بيقولوا لها بالعربي، بس النورث نود راح ينتقل لبيتك العاشر، والساوث نود راح ينتقل لبيتك الرابع. فهذا بيقول لي إنه الكثير منكم راح ينتقل أو يترك بيت العائلة، أو يترك البلد اللي هو عايش فيها، أو البلد اللي أنت عايش فيه في الوقت الحالي، عشان تبحث عن عمل جديد أو مصدر رزق جديد، أو عشان انك انت تكون بجانب الرفيق، لان مثلا تزوجت، او your status، حالتك تغيرت، سواء كان حالة انك انت من غير ما بتشتغل لبتشتغل، او ان انت من اعزب لمتزوج، او متزوج لاعزب، او مطلق، او في تغيير في الحالة الاجتماعية، او الحالة العملية، او الحالة العائلية. اوكي، yeah, so that's really what I was saying, Gemini. That's what I have for you for the first 2 weeks of January. I wish you best of luck and Happy New Year.